Okay.
Alright, go ahead.
I think that I unfortunately. Oh, have I used? No, I'm out of everything. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to do a level 2 cure wounds on myself. I'm in that much trouble.
Alright, so you channel divine energy, casting cure wounds. Healing light comes over you, and you gain
Yes.
12.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that that is really all I can do for the moment. Do I have any of these left? That's out. That's out. Oh, I do. I have a channel divinity. I'm gonna do a harness divine power. Oh wait, is that an action or a bonus action? Okay, I'll harness divine power to regain a second level spell slot.
Alright, so you harness divine power, and your turn ends. Frainer, what do you want to
Okay.
do?
Frey will dart back out of this room. Okay, and are there any of these guys that are down right now?
Well, you see this one over here is on the ground, and this one behind you, and there's of course one right in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do this guy. But first I would like to, can I make a religion check to see if Trainer would know, like, how to keep these guys from getting back up?
Alright, so you're gonna bonus action to religion check.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and religion check.
I know, but I'm not sure if she
Oh! You're probably not sure what these are with a 5.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to just keep punching.
Just keep
Well,
punching.
I guess slashing. So.
Alright, so the claws come out. Yeah, 27 strikes with the first blow. Cutting into him for 11, and he goes down.
Nice.
Okay. I will move to the next guy.
Here, and let me give some view to our or for our person who's not in right now.
Okay, that just made my world go dark for some reason. Anyway, I will.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'll didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, it's so dark in here all of a sudden.
There you go.
Like a DC movie.
It's so scary. All right.
Now Luca should have some sight too.
Okay. All right.
I see less than I did before you did that as well.
Oh, well, I
see a little
accidentally
bit.
gave you vision through Frainer. That's why you saw more for a moment.
Oh no, I saw. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I saw Frainer on my turn, but now I don't see her, so that's fine.
Yeah, because I had given you vision through her token by accident.
I
Okay,
mean, before you started changing things, I saw more than I do now. Then I saw a lot more, and now I see less than I did originally. I guess.
Oh.
But anyway, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Second.
So you
Claw.
rush up to that guy, hitting him for 11, slashing with the claw. He is still up, very,
One
very
last
hurt
one.
though. 16, yeah, that will strike as well. Slash for another 8. Let me
And no
check
bonus
something.
actions, so that is going to be it.
Alright, so he takes another 8. Still up, but very wounded.
Okay. All right. I will. Actually,
That is it
no,
for
that would
you.
be a bad idea. Yeah. Never mind.
Alright, so this creature It's going to growl as it stands back up. And it's going to attack Frayner. So you are maybe a little surprised as it gets back up. 2 attacks. So first one is a claw. 12 would miss you, luckily. And it's going to spew a bunch of or throw up a bunch of worms on you. Give me a dex save.
Advantage because rage.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, so you jump back as a bunch of worms fly at you, but luckily they miss.
Right.
This guy is going to, I guess, go for Gao, because I think you stabbed him pretty hard last turn, if I remember correctly. So he lunges at you, clawing. But 9 would miss, luckily, and some more puking. Dex save, please, Gao. Yes, so you jump out of the way as the worms miss you. Into the new round, it's Darian.
Alright. Am I still hidden? I forgot. I remember hiding in this corner to shoot the warlock in the very back. Would they know?
I don't think you're still hidden, because you popped out to fire. But you could hide again.
Alright. Well, probably not going to move from this spot. I'll just steady aim and shoot this guy.
Alright, you take aim, firing at him.
Nope, that's short sword. Never mind. Short bow.
Yeah, 28 will strike, gaining sneak attack as he is distracted. And that would shoot him in the head as he goes down again.
And I'll just sit there.
Alright, Gao.
Okay, the one between Gnome and me, you said was attacking me, correct?
Yeah, it just lunged at you. Luckily, you dodged it, though.
Well, I'm going to do the sort of tickle me Elmo.
Oh yeah, you would definitely hit with a 28. Doing 10 points of damage. What does the Sword of Life Stealing do again?
Let me see.
I think you get temporary hit points.
I'm trying to find the details.
I was thinking it was like extra necrotic or something, but maybe I'm mixing up the two swords.
Sorry, I didn't mean...
No, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm having problems getting the information out of it, that's all.
I can look it up. But that was your first attack. Are you doing?
I'm only got one attack.
Oh,
okay.
Because I'm a.
If you roll a 20, you do extra necrotic damage, and you would gain temp HP. So only on a crit.
Yeah, no, I knew it was a crit, but I didn't remember what was being done.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna stand here and allow. Please ignore this roll because I was trying to click details and it rolled for me.
That's fine.
So yeah, I'm trying to give Gnome assistance by being on this side of it.
All right. Well, Gnome, it's your turn. It seems they're all down, but they have gotten up before.
cool. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on that one.
Alright, you would have advantage and disadvantage, so it's a wash because it's prone. But 28 will strike it. I guess it's, well, yeah, anyway.
But the important part is that it can't regain hit points.
Yes, so you do 16 necrotic and hope that it does not get back up. Anything else?
I'm gonna run away to Arapel.
Alright, so you back off back to Arapel, whose turn it is now.
I was going to ask if we had any. What observations have we made of these ones that have gotten back up? Do we have any inkling?
Well,
on, what's
you know Chomsky's spell took the one of them down permanently. To know more about them, you could do a religion check. And that
I guess
might...
I was going to stab the one in front of me that Gnome is standing on now.
Oh,
But I wasn't sure if we knew anything more.
that one hasn't gotten back up.
Okay.
It was killed by a fireball, if you remember.
Yeah, I forgot. It's been too long. I will move. Okay, I can finally see Frey now. Okay. And do I have any idea which one Gnome just smacked with his chill touch?
Gnome did that one.
Okay.
right in front of Gao and next to Frey.
So with
Okay.
a 12 religion check, you believe that these things will regenerate unless they are exposed to fire, acid, and I believe radiant damage is the other one.
Okay.
Acid, fire, or radiant, yeah.
Then I will do a sacred flame on this one between myself and
Alright, so it is helpless, automatically failing a saving throw. It would burn, which would end the combat. So things are quiet. The creatures don't seem to be moving anymore. What do you all want to do?
I think I can safely say we need to do the rope trick and get some rest.
Would going in one of these rooms also help?
Yeah,
I think so.
Agreed.
These seem to be bedrooms. They have beds and looks like nightstands and like dressers in them. So
Okay.
not barracks rooms, but actual like rooms that someone of status might sleep in.
Okay.
We'll need a little more than an hour to recover from this, but I'll take anything at this point.
Yeah, a
That's
little
a start.
Which one? Oh, we're going in that one.
This one.
I saw Gal disappear in there, so I figured we were following.
Gotcha.
Cool. I'd want to expend a spell slot to bring Carl back. I think it takes a minute.
Okay. Yeah, so you repair Carl basically.
Yeah.
Minute
And
passes,
then-
nothing shows up, luckily. It seems like the
So-
creatures that were behind you did not come this way.
Thank God. The gods. And then I'll run in here, pull a rope out, and expend a rope trick over in this corner. And then me and Carl will climb up into it.
Alright.
All right.
The rest of you, I assume, will as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright,
And
so, yep.
Well, once we're up there, so go ahead and.
Yeah, so you all climb up into the area, the magical area up above, and I assume pull the rope up into it?
Mhm.
That's what I would want to do.
Okay. So are you wanting to pass some time, or did you want to do something while you're up here?
I would like to cast a prayer of healing.
Okay.
I'll spend my last 2 key points to do a quickened healing. Just get a little bit before
Alright.
our short rest.
Yeah, that's fine. So you spend your key points and you do a prayer of healing. 10 minutes would pass, so go ahead and gain 11, everyone.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I am only wounded now instead of critically wounded.
Arapel pulls out like a little blowtorch and it's like starts fixing her arm. Alright, so time is passing. Let
My
me
martial
check something.
6. Okay.
I think, given our state, I might go ahead and do another prayer of healing if we're going to be in here.
Alright, so
I think-
you are attempting to cast a second one?
Yeah.
Alright, so time would pass. Go ahead, cast a second one. It's been 20 minutes now.
Only 7 that time.
Everyone would gain 7.
I
So-
appreciate this. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
everyone. But
So 20 minutes into the prayer of healing. Actually, another 10 minutes would pass, and you would hear footsteps coming down the hall.
Everyone stay still.
Doesn't look
Do they
like...
sound like urgent, like running or moving quickly, or?
It sounds like it's moving... Someone's moving slowly down the hall. It looks like you left the door open, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Didn't think that one through too well. Whoopsie. Sorry.
Oh, actually, weren't they all already open? So it might have actually looked strange for them to be closed, right?
That is true.
Not all of them, only the ones that the
Oh.
the guys came out
Oh,
of.
came out.
Maybe it didn't matter then, yeah.
But a moment later, you would see someone turn the corner. Looks like doing some tracking. What would you look like to them, Luca?
Luca is a kind of a tall elephant loxodon. He's somewhat thinner than what you would expect a loxodon to look like. He's kind of lanky. For an elephant, I should say, for an elephant loxodon. Which is still twice as heavy as most people. But lankier than usual. Wearing a lot of like green and no armor at all, just a lot of like green clothing, some twigs, etc., attached to little loops in his ear, rolled up, holding a totem in his hand, what looks like a druidic totem, and some ornamental stuff on his person as well. He's got a shield, a small wooden shield on one hand, carrying his totem in his trunk for the moment, as he kind of checks out around the corner and looks to be out of place. He looks like he's looking for something, or maybe in some way just kind of like wonder, kind of looks inquisitive, but at the same time he looks somewhat, his armors and his clothes look tattered in some ways, like he's been in combat recently.
Any obvious symbols?
Mostly just druidic in nature, so a lot of like natural symbols, so like totems, twigs, stuff hanging from his neck, for example, animal totems, animal trappings, so like a cloak made out of bear skin, that kind of stuff.
All right. Does anyone have nature or survival trained? I mean,
Frainer has.
Nature. I have
I have
nature.
survival.
so
Cal
yeah,
has survival.
you believe that he might be looking at tracks. Possibly he has seen signs of the group's movement and is kind of looking into the room now curiously. Judging by you're from Gaian, right?
Yep.
Judging by the symbols on him, you could probably tell that he is a druid, as he has markings of the World Mother. It's the deity. It's not really a deity. It's the energies and powers that most druids worship. But yeah, what do you all want to do? He's sort of looking into the room now curiously.
Would I know anything about loxodons?
If you have nature, and I think someone said they did have nature, right?
I do. Yes.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
saying, are there loxodons in the Shadowfell? Since I was born in the Shadowfell.
Not normally. You probably haven't encountered one before. But
Okay.
Gnome, you would know what he is.
I'm like, what the hell is that?
Seems
don't
like a
trust
it.
creature from. Sorry, Airpo, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was more out of character. This is the group that had Karash, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of
Okay,
you.
so some of us know what. Yes, some of us have seen Alexidon before. Okay.
I think Gao. Wait.
I came in right after he was.
That's right.
When he was
You
leaving.
came in when he
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
So I think it's just Arapel and
No,
Chomsky.
Oh, I forgot Frey was new too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
so did I.
Right. Ray's pretty new to all this.
Yeah. Oh.
Gao did see him because we waved goodbye to him as we split, but that was about it.
That
Yeah.
was Gau's interaction with Loxodons.
Yeah.
I would turn to the party and say, guys, it's a Loxodon. They're usually on Gaian. He might be in trouble.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he belongs here.
Yeah, it looks
What
like
if he's
he's kind of bent over and sniffing the floor, kind of moving his finger across what might be signs of passage.
He could be a ghost. Like
Can
every
I
other
open up
person.
the portal and poke my head out?
I believe so.
Psst, hey,
So
Over here,
probably
come over here.
he'd come into the room at this point and might be a little surprised as this little gnome head pops out of seemingly nowhere.
Luca immediately responds, "Who are you?" And he looks kind of upset.
I'll hold out a rope and say, climb in, and we'll tell you.
Did you brought me here then?
We brought you here?
Can we have this conversation quieter? Getting tired of being hit.
Why?
Climb in here.
Luca looks a little hesitant right now. As he backs up a little bit. He looks distrustful right now.
Oh, he doesn't want to. Just close it. And Darian just yells. He's tired.
We don't want anybody to see us or hear us. We're hidden right now. Come over here.
So,
Go ahead.
whoever you are, we just got done dealing with a couple warlocks and those maggot bags that you just walked over, and we're taking a rest, and we're finding that the more noise we make, the more attraction we get, hence the reason why the group is saying come in here and discuss things as opposed to stay out and talk loudly out there. Your choice.
Luca kind of looks back at the corpse in the hallway, kind of shivers a little bit, and then reluctantly crawls up the rope into the extra dimensional space.
So
I'll pull the rope up and shut the door behind him.
Shut the door to the extra dimensional space, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
the gate portal thing.
All right. So you are up in there. Do you have? Well, this is a wizard spell, right?
Correct.
So unless you have Arcana, you might not be familiar. But I mean, you probably have nature knowledge. You know there are spells that do things like this. Why don't we do character descriptions? I was gonna go grab a drink really quick, but you guys want to go around and give descriptions? I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hello, I am Gao. He looks like a orc in plate armor, half plate armor, and not really a pretty person, but charismatic nonetheless. Interesting way. I'm a servant of the Raven Queen, and I've been working with her government to deal with problematic entities.
Okay.
Who else wants to talk?
I guess I'll take it. Yeah, I am Darian Softcollar, a human rogue born in the Shadowfell. He's got a bunch of dirty clothes on, but he has studded leather armor, and he's got a bunch of weapons on him too. And he has a mask with a small raven on the forehead, and what you can tell under his hood, he has gray hair, and the skin is very pale, and there's not much color in his skin. but the only thing that's really colorful about him is his eyes, which are amber. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
I guess I'll go next, if that's okay.
It's a PA in
Chomsky
you.
is a short old gnome wearing half plate armor. And he carries an all-purpose tool with him these days. But he's wearing tattered older clothes, kind of looks like a scholar with papers stuffed into all of his pockets, and a tool belt with random tools and instruments on it. And then he has a friend, a steel defender named Carl 11.0 right now, who is a orc-like machine.
Frey would give you a nod and a weary smile. She's a half orc. She has a little bit of silver at her temple, tattoos of dragon scales, which are currently red, kind of down her arms. And she's wearing like a sash kind of wrapped around in like an intricate fashion. And doesn't really have any weapons that you can see. They're all kind of stowed away, I guess. But she just gives you a weary smile and welcomes you.
Thank you.
Who are we up to?
I think we still have Arapel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arapel is a construct of brass and wood. He's roughly the size of an adult gnome. He's only about 3 feet tall. His body and hull is all riveted with little dots and pins, and his eyes kind of gleam and glow almost. The color of the eyes gradually changes very slowly from pale yellow to pale green to pale blue and then back again. He has like an artfully etched symbol below his left shoulder. It looks like an open book. He has a shield that's just seamlessly like attached to his left forearm, but you don't see any weapons. And there seems to be a compartment or a hinges of some sort or some sort of little door on the front of his torso. And he would say, greetings, I am TK421 version 3, designation Arapel.
And Luca kind of looks around and takes a look at everybody and looks very confused. He's like, and how did you come to summon me to this place?
We didn't.
Yeah, how did you get here exactly?
I was defending my home, and suddenly I was here.
What were you defending it from?
Intruders in the forest.
Hmm.
But something, and Luca kind of just shakes his head a little bit. I don't remember how I got here. Where are we?
Shadowfell.
Yeah.
The Shadowfell.
Yep.
Are we?
More
I guess
specifically,
we are. I wasn't really sure.
And as much as darkness keeps radiating, I'm thinking we're Shadowfell still.
Yeah.
We've been bouncing between teleporters and teleporters. That's the reason why it sounds funny right now.
Luca looks absolutely just dumbfounded. How was I summoned here?
Does Luca have knowledge arcana?
No.
So he probably... You have knowledge nature, though, right?
I've decent nature, but I'm not great at it.
Are you
But
proficient
mostly
in
like
it?
survival. No. Survival.
All right.
investigation,
So,
insight.
yeah, you probably would have no idea what the Shadowfell is then.
Okay.
There's probably some knowledge you might have of the Feywild, just because a lot of druids have stories of a powerful world that is very closely connected to nature. But you wouldn't know much about its opposite, the Shadowfell. So this might, you would have no idea most likely.
So, what is the Shadowfell? Where is it, one guy?
It's not.
It's a different realm from which you were. Different world, you could say. A lot of shadow, darkness,
A lot of falling. Shadowfall.
Yep. and a whole bunch of undead. I should know. I grew up here.
Luca looks very confused.
Yeah, I don't know much. My tribe moved here when I was young. From Guyana. I just know it's a lot of darkness, a lot of manipulation, and a lot of fighting. So fighting. Yeah.
And what do you do here then? Why are you here? What does one do in the Shadowfell?
Tries to
Well-
get out.
Why are any of us here?
That's very deep.
But seriously,
good question.
that's why I am serving the Raven Queen's government, is to give back for them helping out my tribe in need. Everybody's done different things for coming here, whether they're accidentally here or have grown up here like this fine young human. We, just like in Guyana, we do what we can to survive.
This is most confusing.
You also hunt
But
down evil
you're-
Shadowlords. Yeah.
Mhm.
I do like the idea of hunting evil Shadowlords, though. That sounds noble.
Yeah. Well, right now we're kind of stuck. We meant
Yeah.
to go, revive a friend, and we went to the cave, and then I got cursed, which was totally not my fault. And then we went into prison, fought through all that because the lady told us to. And now we're here, and some guy tricked us.
We
See,
keep
now you're cut
getting.
up.
Yep. People manipulate us.
Oh,
And as you look around, we're obviously been fighting a lot and surviving, and that's the key right now is survival. Hopefully, get out of here too.
I see. Well, perhaps I will put my trust in you for now, seeing as you are the only kindly faces I've seen here.
Yeah, the residents here are not very welcoming of outsiders, let's just say.
Yeah.
So it's
So-
better if we stick together.
As
Neither is
you're
the host.
as you're talking, you would notice a dark miasma moving through the hallway as a familiar creature kind of creeps down, staring at all the bodies. It looks into the room for a moment as it lets out a low gasp, then would continue down the hallway.
Gao is signaling everybody to be quiet.
And a
I
moment
don't think we
later,
can be
you-
heard in the rope trick like we can in the hut.
He doesn't care. He just wants
Fair
everybody.
vote.
He just wants to make
Fair vote,
happen.
right on that one.
Just like, shh. Did you lose vision?
Yeah, just trying to refresh. I still don't have anything.
Well, there's no light in here, so that might be.
That's why.
That's probably why I don't think anyone has a light.
Actually, no. Arapel's shield is lit up.
Uh,
I've had light on my shield the whole time.
Oh, weird.
That's why I was surprised when I couldn't see more than 10 feet in that last battle. And I know this Shadowfell kind of eats up some of the light, but...
Yeah, you should have 10 and 10, which you are marked as having. So yeah, you should see a little bit. If
Oh,
you,
there we go. I got it.
Sometimes you just need to move your token. But yeah, the creature creeps past as you all maybe instinctively get quiet for a moment, and then a moment later, you see the miasma disappear down the hallway to the south.
Well then.
Yeah.
So what? First, I'm going to actually cast Dark Vision on myself.
Okay. So you gain 60 feet of dark vision for 8 hours. You can go ahead and mark that somewhere. You have access to the calendar, right?
Put information. Yeah, calendar. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Or hourly spell effects? Is that the way to do it?
Yeah, you can use that to track it. As long as you're just keeping track of it somewhere so you know it's on you.
And what's the start time?
Oh, that's true. We have been resting for a bit. It is currently, what did I say, half an hour past, so 11:15 a.m. Still early in the afternoon.
Okay.
Time would continue passing as maybe you all sit together, and an hour would go by, so you can spend a short rest if you want.
Nice.
It's now 11:45.
I will go ahead and immediately use the channel of divinity that I just reacquired to get another second level spell slot.
Okay. So you channel more divine energy into spell energy. And I guess the rope trick would be wearing off now, so I'm guessing you pop out, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you are back in the room.
Is everybody still heavily wounded?
I'm not.
I'm
like
Frey
going
still,
perfectly.
Frey still looks very battered, fairly battered. Actually, not.
She'd probably look tired because I think you're
Not
above
wounded
half.
anymore. Yeah, just
Frey, yeah, Frey and Gal look tired. Chomsky probably looks tired as well. Arapel still looks wounded though. The little
And Arapel looks tired as well.
yeah.
What seems to be
We're all tired.
what seems to be the afflicting you? Perhaps I can aid.
Can you cure God's curse?
A god's curse?
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust my abilities, but we could try.
Go ahead. I mean,
Hey, we still have to wait 2 weeks for Wizlex.
Yeah, you
potion
took
to
the
kick in.
potion, so
yeah, the imaginary goblin that we saw while taking too many cave shrooms. I know.
the goblin,
Oh my gosh.
the fever dream.
Yep.
The group's collective fever dream.
Dreams.
Right.
But I could. You look tired. Do you need restoration?
I'm fine, but I think the other people might need it.
What I need is a long night of not being in the middle of combat every single 5 minutes.
Our resources and energies are significantly depleted, and although any assistance you are willing to give us while we exit this dungeon is greatly appreciated, we are definitely in need of extended rest to fully recuperate.
Do you
What he said.
do you have medicine training?
Me?
Yeah.
I just have decent wisdom. I don't have proficiency.
Okay. Yeah, so they look tired. It's you can't determine
exhaust. Sorry, guys, I just remembered. We did a short rest. I can heal everyone again.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, to spot things like exhaustion or poisons or anything, generally you need to have some kind of medicine training.
Okay.
But they do look very tired.
Okay, well, who is tired? Perhaps I can recover some.
Basically, for as far as terminology goes, if someone is below full HP, they're tired. If they're below half, they're wounded, and if they're below 1/3, they're near death.
I'm just exhausted.
When you said tired, I thought we were talking about exhaustion.
Yeah.
Oh, exhaustion's like really tired. Like exhaustion is more like exhaustion is more like extreme fatigue. But being down HP is like, yeah, it's kind of winded.
Arapel is also depleted. His maximum HP is depleted.
Okay. I will try. I'll cast Greater Restoration, I guess, on Arapel.
All right. Do you have exhaustion, Arapel?
Yes.
Okay. So does that dispel one effect or multiple? Well, we'll go ahead and link it.
One effect.
So when you cast the spell, you would see that she has been hit point drained and she has exhaustion. What did you want to remove?
Exhaustion.
Okay, so Arapel, you would lose a level of exhaustion. Probably feel a lot better.
Appreciated.
Boop, boop.
Anyone else?
Nice. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll cast that on Gao too.
All right, so you would detect he has. Do you have any HP drain or just exhaustion?
Just exhaustion. I'm not at max hit points, but I'm exhausted twice over.
Well, Gao, I just bandaged you again based on the heart that was on your token. So if you need, if
Thank you.
have, yeah.
All right, so he would remove 1 level of your exhaustion, Gal, as you feel the druidic energies coursing through you, and you're still pretty beat, but you can at least you're not limping anymore, so that's good.
I am drained for the moment. I can help as much as possible.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Is anyone wounded, perchance?
Arapel, I think Arapel doesn't even look wounded anymore.
Gao? Gao looks wounded.
Gal looks a little tired, but he's not under half health. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Gal shouldn't have the heart on him anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remove things. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. All right, I'm. Shall we?
Oh, Arapel, you don't have exhaustion anymore, right?
Right. I just have the hit point drain. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I think we should really try to find somewhere that's safe for a full night's rest, if possible.
That's our most important.
So, tall gentleman who's new to us, which way did you come from before entering this room? Did you come from... When you turned to the door, did you turn to your left or to your right to turn into this room?
Let me talk to you in the other room really quick.
Sure.
Secrets room.
Secret.
Ever.
Oh wait, no, you're the wrong person. All right. So
You got to go over.
yeah, I grabbed the wrong one. I just noticed that. I was going to say you awoke in a room with several mirrors in it. One of which you seem to come. Well, actually, you wouldn't know that. You just awoke in a room with several mirrors, which was right down the hall. Let me make sure I have it
South
right.
or north or?
North down the hallway. There was basically 3 mirrors in there. Two of them just reflected your image, and one of them had an odd-looking woman just kind of almost floating in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. That's it. You can head back.
Okay.
Bell may take us. Yeah.
I came here. I was in a room with mirrors, and then walked down the hall from the north, I believe, or what I think is the north in this place.
Shall we go inspect to see if there's a way out of...
I guess.
I
Just
mean,
be careful.
if he got brought here through it, maybe there's a way for somebody else to figure a way for us to get out of here through it.
True.
Are we? Sorry. This room of mirrors does it sound like someplace that we've already seen, or is this someplace ahead of where we've explored?
He said it was to the north, so I don't think you've been down there yet.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's all right.
All right. How's everyone? Does everyone still have health potions, or?
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
I have
I do
a
have
healer and a greater that I totally forgot about, guys. I apologize.
Me too. All right. Well,
It's like an RPG. You always forget all your potions.
yeah.
Yeah.
I always save them all. I end up having.
I know, or you end up with like 1,000
Yeah.
all the time, and you're like,
Some,
why am I overloaded right now?
Some Final Fantasy players here, apparently.
Yeah, you got the final boss, and you still have every single potion again. You're like, what?
Yep.
One of each.
Oh, it's definitely not like that in D&D. You
situation.
probably want to use your potions.
Yeah. All right. Is everyone prepared?
Please know that I will not be as effective in combat as I usually am, despite our rest and rejuvenation. I am still
Then we-
significantly depleted.
We
Yes,
better
I
find a
have
place quick.
no more rage in me, so it's just yeah.
I look-
Luca will
Okay.
cast a. He reaches into his pocket as he casts a spell and brings out 10 good berries.
Oh,
He hands
hell yeah.
out
Oh, those look
to
amazing.
the. So he just hands them out to everybody to just try.
They look nice
Whoever
and
wants 'em.
juicy.
I'm looking
These
up.
may
and down-
be
Good berry.
these may be valuable for reviving ourselves in dire circumstances,
Yep.
rather than
Well, they last for 24 hours, so if you
Yeah.
want to mark when
Yeah.
you cast them.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I
I'll
might
mark it up.
just store mine in my
Yep.
belt pouch.
So everybody, there's 5 of you. I'll say 2 each, I guess.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You guys can
thank
have
you.
2 each.
I'm
I'll
gonna
write
have
it all
one
Trying
down.
to
now.
fatten me up, are you?
Frainers. It's
Gal's
a
looking up and down.
blast
the
of
aisle.
fiber, because it is like a day's worth of food.
Anything moving around that Gal can see?
So to the north, you would see there are a bunch of doorways going down this hallway. Most of them are still closed, except for obviously the ones those weird undead came out of. Right now, it seems the hallway is empty.
Everyone,
Looks
May I
empty.
I know that we
Yes?
are not a stealthy group, but perhaps we should proceed with as much
I
Yeah.
can.
as.
I can.
Go ahead.
I can sneak further up and check the doors through the keyhole, see if there's still.
I'm going to be noisy, so go before me or have me
I'll
go
tap
ahead.
Darian on the back to give him guidance. I believe in you.
All right. To stay, I say 25 feet back or so. I'm
Cool.
gonna be-
Yeah. Well, how about we chill here? You run ahead. Make noise if there's a problem.
Sounds good. All right. Should I roll a stealth check?
Sure. So you scout down the hall a bit. Give me a stealth check.
With guidance.
Yay.
26. Do I? What I need guidance probably.
You can hold on to it.
Yeah. I'll
Probably.
hold on to it.
All right. So down the hallway you go. Again, there are some open doors which appear to be more of these rooms.
Okay.
You don't find anything. Well, you don't see anything that's obvious that looks like it's of much value. Just like the room you went in, just seemed like an old room. The dresser drawers were empty. The beds were still in pretty good condition, which is kind of surprising. If this place is old, you would think all these linens and materials would have fallen apart by now.
Okay. Is this door still closed?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to peek through the keyhole with my goggles at night, see if I can see a zombie or whatever.
You would not see one,
Okay.
but you have a very limited view. All you would see is a bed across the room.
All right. I'll continue down the hall.
Okay.
This one's open. Nothing in there.
Yep, just another bed.
Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
25
I'll
feet behind.
tell him.
I'll let
ready.
you guys go first, and I'll cover the back.
All right, so you follow him down the hallway. And yeah, it's another closed door over here.
I'll try to check the people. Might as well.
Are there still corpses here, or were they essences?
Oh, these are undead. These are corpses.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get essence off them, but they don't oof like outsiders do.
I think we lost Luca on roll 20.
I keep having to reset apparently. Refresh once in a while.
You losing like vision a bunch?
No, it's just a connection. It just like goes with an error, so I just have to refresh each time. It's fine.
Oh,
It'll just
weird.
probably show me logging in and off.
What browser are you using?
Oh, I got kicked
Chrome.
out too.
Oh no! Don't say that.
It might just be a connection issue. My internet's kind of shit.
Yeah, I got kicked out too.
Well, I know Chrome was misbehaving for me yesterday, but so far it seems okay.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I'm usually pretty quick, so.
All right. It's just annoying because you have to reset your portrait every time. But Darian, you get to the end of the hallway here. You would see the hallway looks like it does a western turn. It also continues north where you see a stairwell.
Okay.
And beside you here is a big door.
All right. I will put my hand up for my party for them to hold for 1 second. And I will sneakily move over here to check that corner. Anything? Do I see anything?
Hang on, give me a moment.
Yep.
So going down the hallway, if you look south, how far can you see? 60 feet?
I believe so.
And what is your passive perception?
14.
So you think you hear something down the hallway, but you don't see anything. It might be further down in the darkness.
Would you describe as like a?
It sounds like another like a flowing noise, like the one you heard when the the void elemental passed by.
All right. I will make my way back over here and give the shushing motion to them to be quiet as I check this door, if it's locked or.
You gonna try to open it?
Luca
No.
kind of waves without using any noise and just points towards the door and then points towards himself.
No.
What's Is there any like runes or anything on it? Like any kind of traps?
No, it just looks like a large double door.
All right. I'm gonna peek it open.
Alright, you push the door open. Stealthily. And you would see a room with several tables. To the north, there are 3 mirrors.
And all right. I turn back to my party and I kind of wave them. This room looks safe. Let's check it out. I'll motion to try to be stealthy, best you can. I believe in you guys.
So are we going to this one to the east here?
Yep. Right here.
Is this the room, Luca?
Luca nods.
Huh. Where did you? Do you know where you appeared? Was it in front of the
Right.
mirrors?
Right in front of the mirrors, yes.
There is another doorway here.
Frey, well, actually, all of you. The 3 mirrors, 2 of them, the 2 edge ones, seem like they just reflect your image normally. The third one looks like there is a woman kind of floating kind of in space in it. Her eyes are closed, but as you get closer, you recognize her.
I'm not getting close. That's some grudge stuff.
Hang on a sec. Lagging a little.
Yeah, me too.
I'm actually just pausing for dramatic effect. It's a very long dramatic effect pause. Jesus, alright, well, everything just sped up. Stop! What is going on?
I blame Wizlock.
I know.
Glitch goblin.
Wow, alright, let me try that again. That was interesting. My button kept disappearing when I tried to click it. Never had that happen before.
And I
There we
crashed.
go. All right. So you would recognize the figure as Uslog.
Oh shit.
Oh, shitty shit.
Oh shit is right. Which one? The third? This one over here? The third one?
The middle one.
Oh, the middle one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frey would go right up to it.
Wait,
So
I don't recommend touching it yet. Would we have any insight on? Would any of us have any insight on what these mirrors are?
I would want to inspect them.
So Uslog looks similar but a little different. She looks like she has more of a grayish pale tint to her skin. And I don't want to say she looks like a corpse, but she definitely looks less lifelike than she did. She could be dead. It's hard to say, but it just looks like she's kind of floating in a misty nothingness in the mirror. Inspecting the mirror, Chomsky, give me I guess religion or maybe Arcana. Either of those might tell you something.
Cool.
So-
I'm gonna tap myself on the back and say I believe in you.
Psych yourself up. So you would guess that she is either imprisoned in here, maybe sleeping. It's hard to say. But yeah, you might need an identify to figure out how this mirror works. Obviously, these are magical mirrors, but you don't know what they do exactly.
And it doesn't look like the mirror that I guess was probably the only one there. Imprisoned. Who's the wizard?
No,
used
it
to
doesn't
have?
look. Well, I mean,
Cool.
you don't think it's similar to that one.
Well, friends, maybe I take 10 minutes to really look closely at this and figure out what it is before we do anything rash that could harm Uslog.
Luca,
Yes.
do you know where did you come out through one of the mirrors, or did you just suddenly appear in the middle of the room? What?
Do you know DM?
You don't know, but this is where
I-
you awoke.
I don't know. This is where I woke.
Well,
If you were in the mirror, you were not aware of it.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to try to identify it?
That would be my goal here, as long as everybody is okay with taking 10 minutes to do that.
Yes, please, Chomsky. This is.
Yeah.
I will go up and close this door then.
Oh, I was about to say, did you leave the door open? All right.
I will actually probably kind of stay over here near this door and just kind of listen for any. Oh, I guess Gal's over here. Sorry, I couldn't see you from the other side of the room. So Gal's got it.
It's dark.
Frey will be right next to Chomsky, just kind of looking over his shoulder and just waiting.
I assume this
anxiously
is like a
for-
It's a
rug or something.
That's actually a pillar. It's a support structure.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So as Chomsky is doing his ritual, you would once again hear sounds that sound like it could be one of those void elementals moving through the corridor out here.
The first hint of sound, I will quench my light.
Okay, so you turn out your light.
I'll also sneak in this corner. Look a small portal.
Give me stealth checks to try to hide your sounds. Try to breathe.
Breathe more quietly.
Breathe quietly. Keep your voices
Oh
down.
no!
Oh, hell yeah,
Right.
Luca.
That's lucky for an elephant.
It's the highest you can get.
You're in my stealth aura. Don't worry.
Gnome like drops a bunch of his. He drops
Well,
his
he is-
pearl. He's like,
he is chanting
Yeah,
a ritual.
Start swearing and
drop your your pearl there. So there is I don't even know how to describe the sound these things make. But anyway, there is some noise out in the hallway, and you see a dark mist coming under the doorway. Give me initiative rolls.
Oh, that's so sad.
Am I able to? Well, I guess okay.
Oops, I forgot to tag my character before doing that, so I don't know if
Yeah.
it'll show up on the tracker.
I rolled like
You
crap.
can, if you don't tag, just re-roll it. That's fine.
I rolled a 3.
I'm
You were-
re-rolling, but I had a 12, so if you want me to go slower, I'll go.
No, it's fine. The general rule of thumb is if you don't have your token selected, just re-roll and take whatever you would have when your token was selected, just to make it easier. All right. So, yeah, as you think you're being quiet, suddenly this thing swoops underneath the door. And it is going to come at the group. Going first, it lunges towards your elephant there. And it is going to try to attack you with its deathly touch.
It's attacking the elephant in the room.
Wah wah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wow. Oh, 26 probably hits you.
Oh, yeah.
So a withering touch affects you, taking 13 necrotic as it drains your life force. It'll make a second attack. Luckily, you dodged that one. That's it for the creature, Carl.
Oh, Carl's supposed to go after me. I'm sorry, I didn't adjust his number.
Oh, all right, Luca.
Can I see? Do I have dark vision? Because I can't really see.
Well, you turned it on, didn't you? And we should still.
You cast it on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
you're
there a way,
set.
like,
You're set to
it
have
is
dark
set?
vision.
Okay.
It makes things seem not as bright,
Oh,
but
okay.
like
Yeah.
it should
Like
look
grayscale.
faint.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if it's turned off, you wouldn't see anything but the outlines.
Okay. I will this is quick. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
Actually, maybe I'll I will dodge.
All right. So you prepare for more incoming attacks.
And then bonus action, I will. Where's my bonus action? Sorry, guys. Just picking this out.
No worries.
Can I shove him with my bonus action? Telekinetic?
Yes, I believe so. Go ahead and link your shove ability. I think it's a strength save, right?
Yeah. Strength saving throw. DC 18. I don't know why it's not showing.
Yeah, it's going slow for me too. Like the music just stopped playing. I pressed to roll a strength save. It's probably roll 20. Oh, there it is. So he would fail, being shoved back 5 feet.
Okay.
Did you link the ability?
Yeah, I did a couple times here. Maybe if I can.
It's probably roll 20. It's
paste.
fine. I'm pretty sure I know what it is anyway.
There you go.
All
and
right.
then I'll do the rest of my movement then. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, so you move over that way. Frey.
I'll set dodge.
Okay.
I didn't see him move.
Yeah, I didn't see a move either. I'm assuming it's just slow right now.
Yeah.
I'll refresh just to make sure.
Teachers used to say about me.
So Frey will kind of curse, like as if she's like arguing with herself a little bit in draconic, and then just sigh and pull out her javelin, and throw her javelin at this wood elemental.
And that's the returning one, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you throw it once. 17 would strike the creature.
Okay,
Or
and
9
return.
piercing as it poofs back to you. Second time, 27 will strike. Doing another 10. And you definitely have its attention. And that's it for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm still a monk. It's good. But I don't think I have anything that I can necessarily. Oh, I've got a trick up my sleeve, but I'm gonna save. I'm good.
Okay. So your turn ends, Darian.
All right. What do I do? I will move past him, and I will stab him with my sword of death.
I assume you mean the elemental, not the
Yeah.
elephant.
Yeah, not the elephant.
Okay. Yeah,
24.
24 will strike as you cut him with the sword. I don't think you would do sneak attack, though,
Oh, really?
because you don't have anyone next to him.
Oh, gotcha.
So you would
Go
do
ahead.
6 piercing, and it seems to still be very upset at Freyner, comparatively.
All right then. I will use my cunning action to dash. I'll move.
Do you mean disengage?
No, I got mobility. He won't be able to hit me.
All right.
I don't. Yeah. I'll move right here.
All right. That's it for you, Cow.
I curse it for being a you know what, and then I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast at it.
All right. So you blast at the creature. First shot will strike it. Doing 8
And then-
force.
1 second. Proficiency bonus because it didn't add the proficiency bonus, so I'm looking up what we are at this level.
I want to say 13 is
4.
4.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 8 plus 4 then.
Oh, does it add it to your damage?
You get a bonus to damage rolls against the cursed target. Bonus.
Oh, did you curse it?
Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
put Hexblade's curse in the track information.
All right. So another 4. Got it. Second shot, 15 will strike it as well. Doing another 8 plus 4 again, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. It now turns towards you as it looks a little frayed.
And it's gonna be because that 19, according to Hexblade's curse, any attack roll you make against target with 19 or 20 is a critical.
That's a dirty 19 though. That wasn't a nat. What you rolled is a
okay.
10.
Darn.
You mouse over it, says the actual roll.
That's the thing, is it usually doesn't do that for me. It gives me the information. So
All right, so you
and it's
blast it.
punishing me.
Yeah.
10 more total.
Okay.
And then I'm done. And I wave at it.
All right, gnome.
He's mute.
You're gonna stop doing your identify. You could keep doing it, but yeah, then you wouldn't do anything on your turn. And yeah, I think you're muted.
I was muted. I am so sorry. But yeah, I think I am going to stop the identify. Hop off of Carl. What's half of 25 feet?
10 feet.
10 feet. Cool. So then there's 15. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. And then I'll swing at this twice with my Radiant Hammer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 30 will strike. Doing 9 plus 7 is
16.
16. Yeah, it's not Alright, so yeah, it takes 16 points of damage from the first attack.
Cool.
17 will
Does.
strike a second time,
All right.
doing another 11, which would put it
And
near
then
death.
I will command Carl to flank him. I think I have enough here. Carl has enough movement.
Remember, those are all difficult terrain benches.
Oh,
At least
okay.
getting on top of them is. So yeah, when you jump on
Then
a bench, it would be difficult terrain. Or table, not a
would
bench.
Carl be able to squeeze between there? The attack?
Probably not. The pillar would be
Okay.
too wide.
Then I will command Carl to run next to me and leave his marks.
Okay. Arapel.
So, do the Eldritch Blast and the Great Radiant Weapon swings have any kind of light or gleam that I could zero in on?
Probably. Well, does your radiant weapon glow, Chomsky? I forget. I think it's an ability you activate that gives you a power, but it doesn't naturally glow. So I'm guessing it's still dark in here.
Well, I figured that. I mean, like when there's like an Eldritch Blast flying across, like is it lit? Like do I see the Eldritch Blast itself? Not that it illuminates the room around it, but like do I see like it flying towards the target, or is there anything that could be seen in the dark?
I mean, you know it's here. You can hear it.
Okay, so but nothing could be seen. Okay, that was my question.
Yeah.
Whether the magic bolt would have any kind of like glow to it or something. All right. So yeah, I can't just go swinging because I might hit one of you all. So I have to use my action to, I'm going to need to use my action to light my shield back up.
All right. You once again have some light.
And that is, I don't have anything else. So yeah. Yay.
All right. The creature.
I'll move my aura onto these folks.
The creature is going to move up this way.
Try to. Trump's going to stand strong.
So, Arapel, if you go there, you would be squeezing. Because the pillar there would make it harder to stand there.
Oh, the pillar is not just the central circle, it's also the bigger circle?
No, it's pretty wide, yeah.
Well, then
You could probably go down here. Oh, so you're kind of going around like up top here this way?
Well, couldn't I go there? Like, am I still squeezing when I
guess you could go like diagonal.
So I was squeezing that whole time that I was sitting there since the combat started?
Well, we weren't in combat, so outside of combat, it's okay to be in smaller areas like that, but during combat, if you're in a squeezing area, it's...
Is this space squeezing?
You know what, I'll just say you can be here. It's only like 25% of the square that's taken, so sure, we'll say you're here. That's fine. But this one, the creature is going to start moving north into your squares. You would both take 5 points necrotic damage, Carl and Gnome, as it comes this way. And it's going to continue moving, giving Carl an Oppie if he wants to take it.
Oh, Carl's taking that. Sorry, I have to...
Oh, and I guess Arapel could take one as well.
I think I missed.
Yeah, unfortunately 12 would miss and 8 would miss. Chomsky, you as well can take one as it's leaving your square. Just mark yourselves as using reactions. 21 would strike it, doing 6.
Nice.
It did not like that, so it's going to turn around and attack you, Gnome.
Do it.
Just do it.
No, you put your shield up blocking the attacks. Luca.
Right, I will I unmute her. I could. Yeah, okay. So it can like go through us, I guess, eh? This is kind of
Yeah, you just saw it fly through Gnome and wither him and Carl a bit.
Okay, I'm going to Thorn Whip it then.
Alright, so you chant sending vines suddenly whipping out. Yeah, 24 will strike it. They would wrap around it, and as you yank, they just go right through. As it falls to essence on the ground.
All right, and I'm
Good
going to
job.
heal myself with a little bit of Dream Fey energy.
Dream Fey energy?
Some Fey energy. Ooh, 6. Nice.
Could you link that ability? Just because I'm not familiar.
It's a Circle of Dreams druid.
And describe what it would look like to the group that you're doing, since they haven't seen it.
Basically, I just basically pull. It's almost like I pull something from my head, like a magical ability from my head, almost, and I just hold it on my finger for a second, and then just splash it in my face, essentially, and you see the healing happen. So it's almost like I'm taking my own thoughts to heal myself.
All right. So what do you all want to do? Things are now quiet again.
You want to continue the identify, Chomsky?
Yes, I'll get back to it.
Yeah, unfortunately, you would have to start it over.
That's okay. I'm going to hold out a vial to ask anybody if they want to try to collect the essence of the Void Elemental.
Is that Arcana?
Yeah, it would be Arcana.
Ah!
I can try unless anyone else wants to. I think
don't know.
Chomsky's are best at it, but I'm trained.
I'll tap Arapel in the back and say, I believe in you. You can do it. And
Or
hand
Pell
her
gets stuck in the wall.
Oh,
It's fine.
well,
Yeah.
if you put like
Yeah, I should put a
barriers
lighting
there.
barrier there. That's
There you
fine.
go, yeah. No, it's fine.
Oh, I just crashed.
Uh-oh.
Yay.
I'm coming back, though.
Technology.
Yay.
Technology. Never works when you need it.
Yeah, I don't feel this area is all that dense with stuff. I don't know why it crashed.
It could just be having issues today and not be specific to the map.
Yeah. Well, the map seemed like when I scroll the map around, it's really quick, so I don't think it's... Yeah, I think it's something with the servers. Let's see. Circle. So you're going to take another 10 minutes to try again, Gnome?
Yes, hopefully.
Can I use my wild shape feature to make a familiar?
Can you?
Yeah, all
Wild
druids can.
companion,
I
I think.
believe
Yeah.
so.
I believe
It's in
so.
Tasha. It's in Tasha's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For some reason, I can't link anything. Just give me a second here. I'll just cut and paste, if you can see that. I just have to use my wild shape ability to do that.
Okay.
Just a bat.
So you summon a bat. That takes, I think, an action. So a little bat would appear, maybe sit on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And someone was getting the essence. Did someone roll Arcana?
Yeah, Arapel rolled 18.
18.
Plus a D4.
Oh yeah, I didn't roll the D4.
So you would collect... Well, give me a D4 roll.
Yeah, give us a little extra essence.
It's always worth it.
Oh, look at that!
You
22.
collect 30 gold of Void Elemental Essence.
Got it.
So you finish your ritual, Gnome, and you believe that the mirror is some sort of receptacle to hold spirits. You think that it can release her if someone else goes in her place. But it will only accept
Wow.
certain people as trades. Usually, it's something to. Well, you would guess that it would have to be someone who knows her,
Oh.
like someone
Uh,
who's close to her.
I'm
Touch it.
gonna pass that along.
Are the other mirrors in similar condition? Just don't have anybody?
Do you want to
I
try to
think
identify the other one, or one of the
I
other ones?
didn't think the other mirrors were magical.
They could be, but yeah, you're not sure.
Cool.
Uh,
Then
I don't think we should stay here too long.
If we wish to retrieve Uslag, I could enter the mirror.
No,
No.
no, it should be me, says Frey.
No.
It's what Arapel would offer.
Is there any chance of taking the mirror with us?
How big is it?
It's pretty big, and it might be risky if you broke the mirror.
Yeah.
So you might not want to bring it. But of course, it's up to you.
Is this what the Raven Queen was keeping her in, or is this a ploy of Guybox?
That you don't know.
We
You
don't
have-
have enough information. Go for it.
Sorry, I'm directing, looking at Chomsky after his identify. Do you have any inkling of whether the souls trapped here are conscious and aware of their captivity and their stasis, or if they are unaware?
You would guess that she is unaware, and being put in the mirror would probably make someone unaware.
Hey, Darren, would you be so kind to check this door down here to see if it's got anybody on the other side?
Sure. Although you can you'll probably be able to see better through the keyhole than me. Yeah. Is dark vision better between rays or goggles? I'm not sure.
No, dark vision is pretty much the same unless you have devil's sight.
Oh, okay then. I will check through the keyhole.
You would see a shelf with some things on it, possibly some kind of crates, but it's hard to tell. You don't have much of a sight through the keyhole.
Gotcha. I don't see anyone in there. Is it locked? Can I check the doorknob?
You attempt to open it?
No, I just want to jiggle the knob, see if it's locked.
It probably... Well, I mean... Okay, sure, yeah. It's not locked.
Okay.
There's a
I'll
clicking noise as you push the doorknob down, or turn it, I guess.
Alright. I will take a... let's wait until the others are done. See
Yep.
what they decide.
I just didn't want yet another attack. Thank you.
Yep.
I'll look at Arapel and Frey and say,
Arpel is standing on the table.
what should we do? We can get Uslag out, but I am afraid one of us will have to go in her place.
Does she have her equipment on her? Or no?
It looks like she has her sword on her back. Or wait, I guess no, she wouldn't. She wouldn't have her equipment.
You have
would
an
just
axe,
see.
right?
I think you would just see her in there, because you all have her equipment.
Okay.
Perhaps it is my destiny to step back into the mirror.
We left her equipment with
Yeah, with your body.
the other barbarian. Yeah, we didn't loot her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, then her equipment would probably still be there.
Oh yeah, that's right, Xylia. So yeah, I'll look at Frey and Arapel, asking for direction.
Well, I came back here to help get Uslag back, so I would gladly do this, but I think it doesn't sound that was the Raven Queen's deal. But there's a chance that this could be Guy Box doing. So
Yeah.
whoever
There's gotta
goes in,
be...
there might be a way to talk with the Raven Queen. Could be temporary.
Are you listening, Raven Queen? Gao asks, just in case.
There is no response. The last time you heard something was when Guy Vok was speaking to you, and you heard Yali whisper to not trust his corruption. But you haven't heard from her since.
There's got to be a way to get her out without having to sacrifice someone to go in there.
So, Frey, it sounded like maybe we look around a little bit more.
I can do that.
Does that seem the plan?
Couldn't imagine she'd be in very good fighting shape coming out of there anyway.
Right. Well,
Considering she would just be like, what would she even be? A spirit?
It would
Would
be a
I
goal.
know if casting Dispel Magic on it would release her?
You would guess not. You think, yeah, usually there'd be no way
A
of
little too
getting her
powerful.
out, but you think
Yeah.
that Frey, what Frey said might work because she knows her well. The mirror might be willing to take her as a trade.
I believe this magic is too complex for us to attempt to trick, at least not without further investigation.
Yeah, your suspicion is that this might be Guy Vok's doing. Although why? I mean, maybe he imprisoned her in there, or maybe he's trying to mess with you all. You're not sure. Maybe she was.
Prison one of us in there.
Yeah,
yeah.
but you do think, that if someone were to touch the mirror, there's a chance that she'd be released and someone else would be drawn in her place.
If this is Guy Vok's doing, then perhaps this is an illusion of some kind, and it will not be Uslag who comes out, despite us losing one of our member trapped within.
Mm-hmm.
I do not want to fully abandon or dismiss the possibility of this being Uslag, but perhaps we can continue to explore this place and return to this room shortly if we make a decision or find further information.
Yep. Sounds good.
And
Well-
I'll just look at Frey.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what are you gonna do?
I am okay with this plan.
Cool.
Well then,
She just looks very kind of like stoic and just.
At least as far as we can tell, she is not aware of her imprisonment or in torment or boredom.
yeah, she's probably just dreaming about like butterflies, cute bunnies. I know.
Whatever
That-
Uslag dreams
makes-
about.
Is that what
Raider
makes up the stuff of Uslag's dream?
Trader would say, no, she's probably hunting right now.
Oh, okay.
Tearing out the
Hunting cute
liver
bunnies.
of a deer, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, I say we check out this room over here. I doubt we want to stay in the same place for too long.
Alright, so checking the room. You push the door inward, opening it, and it looks like some sort of kitchen area. There are several stoves, barrels, and looks like crates and firewood. But you don't see much else in here.
any
You're
food?
surprised it's stocked with stuff. If you examine the barrels, it does appear there are meats, berries, and other unpreserved foods that seem like they're in pretty good condition.
Ah,
You're
I use
surprised
my
they're not
nose to-
spoiled.
Can I use my nose to pick out any odd scents?
Give me a perception, I guess.
I
I
get
think you have
advantage when I-
advantage, yeah.
Yeah. For
I'll look
nose
for some
stuff.
cheese. I want to look for some cheese.
Yeah, you'd probably find a cheese wheel in here. Nothing seems out of the ordinary smell-wise. This does smell like food.
Smells like food. Good
We
food.
have encountered no denizens of this place thus far that would require sustenance of this kind. I am suspicious.
What about that guy who was Guyvok, the person he was possessing? Or
You're
whatever?
correct. The body he possesses may require sustenance. I take back my statement as a
Oh,
universal
you're good.
statement. But I still am suspicious.
But
Yeah.
the thing that might be suspicious is that none of these ovens look like they've been used. And yeah,
Huh.
again, the food looks fairly fresh, like someone just brought it in here recently.
I will take my sword of death to cut a slice of cheese.
All right, you cut a piece off of the cheese wheel. Do you
And
eat
here
it?
goes the guy who doesn't know why he got cursed eating the mystery food.
Who would curse cheese? Who would
Kind
curse
of
cheese? They
monster
can't curse.
curses a
A
cheese wheel.
monster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, charcuterie board. You don't curse.
Yeah.
Smells
You don't
like
curse a
somebody cut the
charcuterie
cheese
board.
in here.
Yeah.
Wah wah.
Beautiful.
All right. So you take a piece of cheese,
Maybe it'll cure the curse.
Yeah.
or give you another curse.
cheese.
So you eat some cheese.
Do they stack? Do curses stack?
Yeah. I just start eating the cheese while just looking at Ray and Luca. I'm like, oh, it's good cheese.
Yeah, it tastes good.
Hell yeah. I cut some more off and I put them into my rations punch, I guess. Darian likes cheese.
All right. So you take some more cheese. That's fine.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could just add it to your inventory. Maybe like a day's worth of cheese or something.
Yep.
Anything else?
You guys want any food? There's a whole bunch of it in here if you want something.
I'll take some cheese.
Is there anything else besides food and cookware?
Not really. And yeah, Gal, I think the dark vision is correct.
Thank you.
It should be hard to see but you should be able to kind of make things out in the darkness. That's why you have a disadvantage to your perception check with dark vision.
I was just double checking because comments made it sound different.
So what do you all want to do?
Do we want to? Well, I looked down that path. The path to the left has. I saw a few more doors, but I think it keeps leading down to where we once were. And we have a stairwell, or set of stairs, north or up.
And do those stairs go up or down?
I think they go up.
Okay.
Is this some kind of dungeon or a building?
It's supposed to
Well,
be a sanctuary. But
Yeah.
So
Well,
far.
yeah, no.
Well, which way do you guys think? Do we check those doors in that hallway or go up the stairs?
It occurs to me, this is random thought, if this is a sanctuary of the Raven Queen's design, perhaps the plentiful fresh food is her magic that has remained, as Gaivak did not feel the need to thwart that types of magic.
Right.
Thought nothing of it.
Maybe she would have mortal followers here doing whatever they do.
I lean towards go up towards the stairs because I think the other way back leads us back to where we entered the building with the prison cells.
There might be other
Gao,
stuff.
do you
in
want a
those rooms,
light rock? It doesn't have much light, but you can
No,
kick it down the hall to see things.
I'll take
I'm
that
good.
then.
You want that, Darian?
Sure.
I'll hand Darian one of my light rocks and show him. You just tap on it to turn it off and tap on it to turn it back.
All right. I'll have it off for right now.
I think it's got a 10-foot radius.
Well, in the Shadowfell, that would be 5 foot because lighting
Yeah.
effects are halved.
Which is still better than nothing.
So are you opening the big double door?
Do you guys, Gauss, you want to go up the stairs? I want to make sure we know where we're going before we head out. Do we want to check those rooms over there or head up?
Anybody else?
Not we go with Gal plan.
I'm new here. I don't know.
I concur with continuing north until.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I'll
you
kick it
pull
open.
the. Are you kicking it open?
No, I'm peeking.
Oh,
They're
peeking.
like- yeah.
So the door is open inward. You open a little, peeking out into the hallway. It seems to be abandoned still.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's roll out.
I'm gonna walk, thank you.
All right.
Should we hang back?
Sure. I'll check up ahead. Now sneak forward.
All right, so you would see that the stairwell seems like it goes up, and it looks like it. What's the term when stairs go back and forth? I forget, but you know, like a stairwell that goes back and forth to go up.
Yeah. Okay.
Not round, like not circular, but yeah.
Can I
Not spiral.
A
Yeah.
flight of stairs.
can I move?
Yeah, it goes up several flights. Looks like.
Can I
And
move up to the
there,
edge?
yeah, sure.
Can I move up to the edge and like try to look up, see how far up it goes?
It looks like it goes up about probably like 2 flights of stairs. And
So like switchback stairs? Is that what they're called?
maybe. And there's a light coming from the top of it.
Oh.
Looks like it might go outside.
Oh. I kind of like sneak back. Hey, it's a stairwell. It goes up about 2 flights. And I tell them that there might be light upstairs.
Oh, good. Hopefully it's good light and not bad light.
Right. Hopefully it's not a fireball. All right.
Ready?
And I motion them to continue.
Some say the sun is just a large fireball. Just really far away.
I don't know any of that sciencey
I
stuff.
crashed again.
What an interesting theory.
Not very strange.
A powerful wizard, obviously.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that logic.
The Shadowfell is
Sun
there like a sun?
might be
in
the
Shadowfell?
original fireball. There is, but the light is extremely muted from it,
Okay.
even during the daytime.
Gotcha.
So you all are going to walk up the stairwell?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's take a break here.
right.
Do like a 5-10 minute break, and I'll be back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Is the sun of this world muted itself, or is a aura surrounding this land filtering out the light coming from the sun? Arapal would start philosophizing.
I,
to be or not to be?
I've grown up here all my life, and never
It
seen.
looks normal.
Yeah, it looks normal to me. Why? It's different in your guys' world. It's probably never seen green grass or anything. So.
Yes, our celestial fire orb throws out or radiates significantly more heat and light than reaches the surface of the Shadowfell.
Won't you guys go blind with all that light? Jesus. Or
Some
the rain
creatures
point.
are particularly sensitive to such light, but most on Gaian are accustomed to it and enjoy and find warmth and comfort in it.
Oh. I wonder how you guys hide though. It's so bright, everyone can see everything.
Well,
Darian has like
many here in the Shadowfell can see far better than I in the dim light in which we are walking.
I'm actually there with you. I'm human, so
Also, with light comes shadows, so there's plenty
that's
of those around.
well. I've seen a lot of shadows here in Shadowfell, and there ain't much light.
That is another interesting item that I would like to, investigate further. How it is that shadows are so prevalent in a land with so little light.
Yeah,
Like set him off on another little.
yeah.
I'm gonna hand Arapel a piece of chalk so she can do all her calculations on the wall.
Yeah, just start
Yep.
decorating one of the walls here.
Start proving that the Shadowfell is round or flat.
Yeah.
Based on our traversing of that wasteland between the fort and New Havasgard and the gradual incline, I would estimate that.
Darren just looks at him and like, what? He just turns to I guess someone. He's like, what's all this numbers stuff? Actually,
I really should take the keen mind feat, not
Yeah.
because I actually want to waste a feat on it, but because just for Arapel's personality, it would
So
be funny if
fitting.
he had really precise, being able to keep time really precisely without a sun
Yeah.
or an instrument, or being able to know the weight of something really precisely. I'm not sure if that comes with keen mind automatically, but different flavor things that I'm sure Lou would
Yeah.
maybe give me more of if I had something like that.
Key mind is where you basically have a photographic memory, right?
Yeah, he's basically he's read a lot. He
Yeah.
he was built in service to a god of knowledge, and or a god that appreciates knowledge and innovation. And he's read a lot of Wikipedia and will regurgitate that knowledge when it comes up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Essentially, not in world Wikipedia, but essentially.
A new book called Wikipedia. It just has everything.
Or I could actually, I should write that into his backstory that his creator wrote a bunch of tomes that
Was named
yeah.
Wiki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that guy's
Well,
name? The guy that
I
wrote
actually
Wiki.
already have a name for his guy, but it's never come up in play, so maybe I could retcon it.
Yeah. Name Wiki.
Jimmy Wales or whatever. Jimmy Wales that came up with that.
He has a book called Wikipedia. He just lets anyone write into it. Just anyone. And he uses it.
and everyone else who reads it accepts it as true.
Yep.
I don't even remember his creator's name. I mean, I wrote it, but I don't remember it. I'm looking now because I'm curious. Dane Ironhall.
Why did the music stop playing?
We changed maps too.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Oh, he did that. He doesn't want us creeping around while he's taking his break.
Yeah.
No creeping.
He doesn't
No,
trust.
He doesn't trust us.
No dungeon creeping. Is everyone back?
I'm here.
So,
I am here.
Present.
Here.
Sounds like everyone.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to get a drink. No,
Yeah.
That's what you said you were gonna do.
I got one last time, but I'm just gonna get another one. That's fine.
I mean, go for it if you want.
No, it's okay.
I'm so lazy. I have my fridge next to my desk.
Oh,
It's a good
that's
idea.
not lazy. That's smart.
Yeah.
That's efficient.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Don't even need to get up. Just open it and
All right.
start chugging.
So you head up the stairs, One moment. You hit up the stairs, and it looks like at the top, the stairs go up onto a large wall. Almost like you're on the wall of a keep. On one side, there's four kind of towers on the kind of the square edges of the wall going around the keep. On the inside, it looks like there is the kind of roof of a stone building, probably the structure you were inside. On the outside, just darkness everywhere. And you would see stars in the skies above.
So we can't see the land beyond the parapets, like in any way?
No, and you're not sure if there is any land.
Oh.
You might be on the edge of the void.
Are there any pebbles or stones along the wall that I could toss over the edge?
Good idea.
Not really. And actually, at this point, you would see a woman approaching the group from one of the towers.
Oh.
One of you
But
another
is it
illusion.
really her?
Yeah, it's another illusion.
She would approach the group and say, beautiful, isn't it? In the edge of the void, this keep sits and continues to sit. A bastion for souls as they move through these areas to the life that they will live forever beyond.
So can I look down?
It seems like just an endless fall into nothingness. On one side of the wall, anyway.
Alright, I'll spit down there.
Yeah, it would just...
I was going to cast light on whatever I threw, but yeah, sure.
it would just disappear into the darkness. She says, I'm glad to see that you're all still alive. My apologies for being unable to warn you of the danger. The Shadowlord Gaivok was able to gain control of this place. I'm not sure how he snuck past our defenses, but he's completely taken over.
Yeah, we saw.
She says, I've been unable to re-enter, so I've been trapped out here.
So you've been on these parapets the whole time, unable to go elsewhere or re-enter?
She says, well, unable to re-enter. I could go elsewhere, as any servants of the Raven Queen can from this place, but I've been watching over, hoping that you made your way out here. She says,
what of the mirrors below, where we observed what appeared to be Uslag's soul? Is
that
this
common
truly
practice?
her?
She says, yes, Uslag is sleeping. She has been sleeping even before you arrived. She's resting. She's in no danger. But I would have to be able to go in to release her, or she would have to trade places with someone.
It's possible that the Shadowlord has left to another location, going about his business, although we are not certain of this. But definitely many of his minions still lurk below.
She says, yes, and I'm still unable to enter. You might have to do some investigation and see if you can figure out a way to undo his seal. So I might once again enter this place and help you.
Could we potentially... So... Zaret knew Uslag.
Oh.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, that would, especially after our most recent encounter with Gaivok. I'm not sure if he's going to be willing to walk into the mirror for us, but
Just wishful thinking.
I mean,
Does
who
it
says
have
we
to be
gotta ask?
willing?
Yeah.
true. Or I don't know. Maybe it does.
Well, it's worth a try.
I actually, perhaps I am out of line for being so bold, but can you? I'm speaking to Yali. Can you offer us some assurance that you are who we believe you are at this point, as we have spoken to your likeness previously and were fooled.
Ah, the Shadowlord impersonated me then.
Yeah.
That is our understanding.
Well, unfortunately, there's not much I can do to prove myself.
Not even cure our friend of the curse that your mistress laid upon him? That would be a powerful proof.
Yeah, it would.
She
mean,
says,
that-
the hunter's curse, I cannot do anything about it, but I know of others who might be able to. But that's not something I can do right now.
Boo, boo, boo. You cannot blame me for attempting.
Yeah, being cursed sucked.
She looks
What about
curiously to Luca now, and she says, I don't recognize you. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the same question. If you have some hole in this place, then I wonder why I wander these halls now. And I know nothing of this Shadowfell. I was from Gaia before coming here.
She says, oh, interesting. She says, well, the only way you could be here then is if you have died.
Oh,
But-
shit.
Luca,
What of our
just
party? We are here without death, or so we believed. Are
You-
we mistaken in our own?
You passed through the Pale Keep with the help of my servants. No one else can be here unless they were moving through the veil onto their eternal rest. I'm sorry, my friend, but you must have died if you're here. But I don't know why you'd be here if you were not called by the Raven Queen, like Uslag was.
While the Shadow Lord had control of this place, would he have been able to call people here as the Raven Queen would normally do? Would he have acquired that ability while in control here?
Certainly possible. Perhaps Gaivok called you, but why would he call you? And she kind of arches an eyebrow at you now. It would be the only thing that makes sense, unless you ended up here for a different reason, but I don't see what that could be.
It is my understanding that the Shadow Lords have experimented in many different ways with random creatures for random reasons. Well, probably not random reasons, but for reasons that are not known to us.
He nods and says, well, whatever the reason that you are here, I'm sure the group could use your help. It seems like if you're with them, perhaps you've been helping them so far.
Yeah, he gave us berries.
Gave us some berries.
Question: what are we looking for the seal to break? How can we find it?
She says, I don't know. I'm guessing you will know it when you see it, but I was forced out. I don't know the magic that the Shadow Lord used to take control of this place. So, unfortunately, I can't be of much help in that respect either. But
you must
I'm
know-
sure it's some sort of magical ritual, so any strange magic should be dispelled if possible.
Our party has been fatigued and drained in many ways by our encounters here so far. If we are to re-enter and continue this quest for you, are you able to alleviate our wounds and tiredness in any way that might further aid our ability to assist you?
She thinks for a moment. She says, I might be able to help you with that, actually.
Give us a 1 minute long rest.
Even though I cannot enter, there is a chance that I can send you blessing or a blessing that will help revitalize you. And she would reach her hand into her pocket and pull out what looks like a little insignia of a raven, and she would, I guess, hand it to Gao.
Nice.
And he said, or she says, if you hold this in your hand and call out, I can send a blessing to you. I don't think I can do it more than once, as I'm guessing. And she says, I don't even know if it will work for sure. But the blessing can be used to revitalize you and your group. So
Thank you.
use this wisely.
Thank you very much.
Is it possible to rest here?
She says, I don't know if you want to stay out here too long. He might, given time, he might be able to seal you out as well. So, if he is not on good terms with you, then yeah, taking too long is risky. I would try to find him as soon as possible. Or find the ritual. I don't know what he's up to.
You know the layout of this place. Would you recommend any areas of interest, or you might possibly know where this ritual is being conducted?
There are several areas of interest. I don't know what would be the best place for him to do a ritual like this. You might just have to look around. I would say look for areas with heavy amounts of shadow energy in them, as it's probably a sign that. Or go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
As it's probably a sign of an area he might be channeling his energies through. She says, if it is a larger area, then I know there's a cathedral nearby. She says, if you go down the stairs and head west, you'll find it right at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
That could be a good place to start your search.
All right.
She says also, I believe... Hang on a sec.
We encountered many creatures that were able to move through the walls, which has made it difficult for us to find shelter.
Yes.
Are there any rooms that might be more guarded against such things?
Usually this whole place would be, but when he took control, he opened the defenses to the void. That's where all these creatures are coming from. And she kind of points out into the darkness. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's any protected areas still. But once the Raven Queen regains control, the place should be protected again. What else have you encountered down there?
Undead
warlocks, and then stuff like that.
He must have brought those with him. The only other thing I could tell you is that there are possible potions of necrotic resistance still in there. There is a secret room in between the laboratories. Getting those could be extremely helpful in your fight against the Shadowlord, as he mostly uses necrotic energies.
Yeah.
If you're searching for, or if you want to seek those out, they are somewhere in the middle of the compound. Just look for 2 laboratories, and you should find a secret area between them.
I believe we discovered the laboratories, did we not?
Yeah, the alchemy place.
I believe so.
So we need
Those
to
are my
return
favorite
and
rooms.
examine their walls more closely.
She says, well, there are several laboratories. The one you're looking for is basically an alchemy lab right next to a magical lab.
Oh, ours was an alchemy lab next to a forge, were the ones we found, right?
Myth lab. Yeah.
If the Shadowlord has opened this place to the creatures of the void, is it possible that the foes we may face here may not be Fionite?
May not. Oh yeah. She says yes. They could keep coming in. So you want to get that protection or you want to get his ritual disrupted as soon as possible, so I
Interesting.
can
Okay.
re-enter and help you.
That's a very important point. Sneaking around and taking them off a little at a time will not be effective.
Yeah.
She says, it sounds like he may have brought some creatures himself, and those might be finite, but wraiths and void elementals will continue to come. Also, shadows and anything else of the darkness.
Oh,
They
okay.
shall continue to kill then.
We
And
must.
unfortunately, as I said, you probably don't have time to regain your strength, as taking too long could be disastrous.
Well, let us move forward then.
Yeah, I say we find those potions and then.
This makes me most ineffective to my comrades, but we will persevere.
Yeah.
As
I'd
well.
say,
Remember, you can use the blessing I gave you, and it should revitalize you. But
Perhaps
I
we will
don't think
save it
it'll work
for-
more than
yeah.
once. Yeah.
Or a dire moment, or when we are able to encounter what we believe is the crux of the infestation.
mhm. Will we be able to feel the, I guess, shadow energies when we get close to the point?
You'll probably see them, she says.
Okay.
The necrotic energies he uses, well, they look very similar to void energy, and in some cases are. And she sort of gestures to the darkness below.
All right.
Now,
One
Good
my
to know.
question to you:
Oh, go ahead.
how do shadows exist here without a sun?
She says, well,
Oh.
they're not true shadows. They are spirits of corrupt souls and void energy.
Gotcha.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, Darian. Did you want to say something?
I know, Luca. Did you want to say something?
I just wanted to know, are there trees in this world?
Not where we are. We're in a strange world between the Shadowfell and the Void. A fort on the edge of life, where the Raven Queen's people pass through, bringing souls to the afterlife. Step too close to the Void, and souls can be forever lost. But they cannot re-enter the Shadowfell. It's a tricky. It's a tricky line to hold as one travels to their afterlife. It's why our
See.
people are required to make sure the souls find their way.
I see. Thank
A
you.
bunch of dead trees in the Shadowfell. I'll show them to you.
And she
Yeah.
looks to Luca and says,
Thank you.
I'm sorry you had to learn about your passing this way. But it seems you may have been given another chance wherever you come from.
Perhaps this is where I belong. And
She
Luca kind of
nods.
just looks down.
She says, as with some, their friend, as an example, there is an option besides the afterlife, and it seems that you've been given that option. Although I would be curious as to why.
Thank
In any case, you should hurry along. Remember, you have the blessing to use. It will help you, and use it wisely.
We
Thank
will.
you.
Well,
All right, so you're heading back in.
yeah, let's get this done.
Yeah, sounds like it.
All right, so you head down the stairs, back into the fort area. It's quiet still. What do you want to do?
Do you guys want to still go check those rooms out, or
She
Well-
said to head west, was it, to find the cathedral? Or
Yeah, the
or
hallway.
perhaps we should
Yeah,
look for the
she
laboratories.
said the cathedral was to the west when you came down. She said the laboratories, if you're looking for the necrotic resist potions, are somewhere in the center of this place.
Say
okay,
we
should
go for the potions
Look for the
first.
laboratories, yeah. Agreed.
the center
Cool.
of this place.
Which may require us to return where we came to one of the original hallways. This hallway below us we know to be dormitories. Yeah, I'm not sure.
The labs
Well-
seemed like they were on the other side, but
Mm-hmm.
let
Yeah.
us move forward.
All right.
So
And
Gal.
Arapel's totally not putting out his light anymore, just so that he doesn't get stuck like hanging out in the darkness while he hears you guys fight again. But let him know if you do feel we need to put it out. I was doing that so that like my light didn't go under the door or anything, but then we were all noisy, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Not all of us. It was me.
Yeah,
It's
true,
just,
true.
It up
it's just
for everybody
Chomsky
else.
like dropping his pearl and being cursing.
Oh, like yeah, I think there was a couple. Like it wasn't like a single person, but yeah, like we definitely had some stealthies and some non-stealthies.
All right, so where are you going?
Well, I say we go continue west since we haven't been
Cool.
there. Might as well check these rooms out. There might be something in them that might.
Shall we? Do we want to have Darian stay a bit ahead again? I hate to put him in danger on his own, but his ability to see without my light and his stealthiness is valuable in giving us a heads up to things ahead.
I'm fine with that. All right, I'll motion them to stay where they are, and I'll continue quietly forward.
Okay. What is your passive perception?
I got a crit on my. That's a 33. It's 14.
Okay. So as you move through the area here, getting close to the door, you hear what sounds like almost like a swirling of energies coming from inside.
Oh. Well, then I'll inch to it and peek through the keyhole.
You don't see anything through the keyhole, but you definitely hear what sounds like maybe like a wind blowing coming from inside.
That's really strange. I'll continue on for now and continue sneaking down this hall
Okay.
until I reach this door, and I'll try to listen in.
While we're sorry, go ahead.
Give me another stealth check. It's at 28.
Yeah.
All right. You would hear footsteps inside. Looking through the keyhole, though, doesn't reveal anything. The room's dark. But it sounds like something solid is walking around in there.
Okay. I will continue down then.
Oh.
Continue sneaking. Check out all these doors. And I will listen in on this one.
You don't hear anything from this one.
Alright then. And I look down. It does confirm that this hallway ends up where we last were.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it connects.
I will then sneakily move back to my group.
Okay. So after a few moments, Darian comes back around the corner.
I kind of wave them to over here, just in case. Just away from the doors.
Okay, I assume you tell them about what you heard.
Yeah, I tell them that there are like wind blowing, a lot of whooshing in the first door I saw, and that there are footsteps, hard footsteps on the second one, and I didn't hear anything in the third.
Whooshing may be a void portal of some sort. Did we not hear whooshing noises in the cultist caves behind the waterfall? And some of the black hole thingies?
Yeah. It also might be a ritual being cast.
Yeah. I don't know how dangerous it is. The second one I'm more worried about. Who knows? There could be more of those ghosts in there. Could be zombies.
Those maggot spitters.
Yeah. Or even the warlocks that throw So,
Well, should we
I-
find the laboratories and energy, or should we take out those doors first?
if we want to go through those doors, then I say we go through the second one first to get rid of that. If not, then I say we go down this path again to avoid alerting whoever's in that second door. But it depends on what you guys want.
Frey, Gao, Luca, Arapel?
I like the idea of getting the potions in case before engaging these, in case we need the potions.
Agreed. It's particularly in our depleted state, it could be
I agree
pivotal.
too.
But
So long as there's enough potions for us when we inevitably fight Gaivok.
who of us still has like healing potions?
I have 2, one greater and one standard.
So do I. What about Frey, Gao, and
You have
Chomsky?
one. I have one, just regular
I
one.
have a healing potion.
And 2 good berries.
Yes.
Do you have any potions, Luca?
I do not, unfortunately.
All right.
And my
Well,
spells are not focused on healing.
I can
either.
let me
But if
provide you with one of mine since I am carrying 2.
no, keep yours, Arapo.
Yeah.
You need him more than I do since
You
I'm
keep
always
them.
in the back. So I'll give
Okay.
him. I'll give him my potion of greater healing. I'll keep the regular healing for myself.
All right.
Give it who?
Yep.
You.
Oh, okay.
And
you.
remember, us all having them, it's not just about healing yourself, you know. Like sometimes we
Yeah.
have to run around and pour them down other people's throats.
Yeah.
I will keep you. I pledge to keep you alive. Unlike myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel tremendously drained of my abilities to produce further magic. I may be able to give either one small heal or one big strike against a foe, and nothing more.
All right.
Let's hope it doesn't get to that.
Yeah.
So you guys want to go down that second hall and take care of whatever's in that door?
Sounds good.
All right. Do you guys want to go with the first one with the whooshing noise or the second one with the
Oh,
footsteps?
sorry, I didn't even realize you guys moved on.
No, we're on the other side.
Other direction.
Oh, other side. Gotcha. Okay. As
Go to the
Arapel
nearest.
stumbles forward and like engages us in combat when we're like trying to plan.
Error. Frey, did you see the message I sent you?
Yeah, I'm processing.
Okay.
Aw.
Do we find these potions then? Is that the goal before we fight?
Perhaps we should. Do you think that any of these dormitories may contain useful items, or do we worry that they will either be empty or contain foes, as the previous ones did?
I'm worried
Yeah, that's
about
what I'm worried
maggots.
Maggots, yeah.
I'm worried about fireballs. Those elementals aren't too bad, but
Yeah, these hallways are definitely not conducive to strategic fighting,
yeah.
as we are clumped together in ways that impede us from moving around one another and allow the enemies to target many of us at once.
So, I recommend we go to the second door with the footsteps and we just bust in. Would that be a good idea to get the surprise on them? Because I doubt they're friendly.
Sounds good to me.
All right, then.
Frey would
Perhaps busting in the most quiet way possible.
Yeah,
But yes, I like this plan. Just no noise that isn't absolutely necessary. That will travel further down the halls and rooms of this building.
that's true. We'll throw the doors open, not explode it.
Frey,
Alright.
what were you gonna say?
I was just thinking, I am pretty depleted and exhausted, and if what Yali says is true, then Uslog should be in pretty good fighting shape. It might be worth it for me to switch places with her.
That is a tough decision to make.
It's...
did y'all at least say that we can get that person out? She's not. Even if we don't trade Frey, we can get Uslog out. So if we put Frey in there, we can get her in.
Mm-hmm.
If it is possible for one, it should be possible for the other, but we do not know if it is possible for one.
Are you sure, Frey? I mean, I'm not going to stop you if you want to, but you don't know if you can get out. We don't know yet.
This is true. So, it's not an easy decision. But I think having a fully rested Uslog versus tired little old me might be.
She doesn't have her equipment, though, remember.
I still carry the great sword of sharpness, which I could. True. She would not have time to attune to its full abilities, but it would be a powerful weapon in her hands.
That's true.
She does love that, and I do have this javelin to give her.
In fact, I think we may have armor. Let me look.
Oh,
you're like,
she doesn't need that.
Oh, that's right. Never
okay.
mind. She's a barbarian. Never mind. Forgot it. Yeah.
Well, barbarians can use armor.
Yeah.
Depending on how powerful it is, it might be better than unarmored.
We had some. I think we had some plate or something, but I can't remember.
Well, I think barbarians can only use up to medium.
Right. Yeah. That's what I was.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I feel like, yeah.
Where is the inventory link pinned somewhere?
I thought it was in the Discord.
It's not pinned, I don't think, or at least not in main chat. Maybe it's in something.
It should be in main chat.
If I get into my Google, I'll be able to find it. I didn't mean to take time. I was just going to look and see because I thought we did have some equipment. Yeah.
Armor. We have full plate armor of gleaning, a short sword +1, a few war scythes +1, and short scythes, and candles of the
Are
deep.
any of?
Oh, so I guess it would just be no armor.
Yeah, but while we're going through that, does any of that appeal to our new friend?
Yes.
That's either something with a +1 weapon may be beneficial to those of us who are not yet carrying magical weapons.
Yes.
I have a sickle already. I should be fine. I don't plan on getting in too close to combat.
Understood.
Is your sickle magical?
Yeah, that was the one uncommon item I chose. Was the sickle +1 or moon sickle, whatever.
The moon sickle. Good choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seemed like a pretty basic druid idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So yeah, what do you all want to do?
You guys want to go?
Doesn't the moon sickle
number
glow? It I don't know that it really sheds light, but it glows faintly.
It glimmers softly with moonlight. It just says so. It doesn't actually show a.
In moonlight or with it emits moonlight? I don't know. I was just curious if
softly with moonlight, I guess. So yeah, just a moonlight, but it doesn't say there's a radius or anything on it. So
yeah, I don't think it sheds light, but maybe we could see you in the dark if we know what to look for. I don't know.
Yeah, you could probably see the moon sickle in the darkness.
Okay, good to know. For next time, Arapal is fumbling blindly.
All right, so you, are you headed down the hall, or are you gonna do something with Uslog? What's the plan?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what we're.
I think we need to wait for Frey to make her decision. Unless Frey, should we move on, or do you want time to consider?
Let's go find those potions.
Okay.
I
All right.
need time to think.
No problem.
I understand. I am still
Darren.
willing to enter the mirror for Uslog if you wish.
No, I want to do it. I just don't know if now is the best time.
Out of character, I know that you would probably want that, but in character, Arapal would, yeah.
Out of character, I'm panicking. I have no idea what to do.
Right? I would be too. What a hard choice. I would hate to choose between my characters. Oh.
Anyway, but I mean, that's what I set out to do.
And I miss Uslag, but
You're
Frey is so
welcome.
cool.
Yeah, Darren's
yeah,
scared of Uslag. He likes.
he knew her for like a day.
Yeah, until she died. Yeah.
And she was, I think, very grumpy that day. So
Yeah.
Alright, so you quietly make your way down the hall here.
Yep.
What's our marching order here, guys? Do we want to clump up or are we stringing out?
I'd say. Well,
If
Gal's
we're trying to
usually
Sorry, go ahead.
with me up the front.
I think. Oh yeah, I think I should stay. Like, not necessarily take up the rear, but like not super close to the front, just because of my light. But
Well, here, who looks the least badly? I'm fine. Like really,
I'm pretty tough.
The
Right.
issue for me being up at the front
This your
is
blaster.
Yeah.
no, my armor.
Oh,
Clinky
yeah,
crap
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so let me go at the front.
All right
go
then.
ahead, yeah. And as far as looking wounded, I think we're all above half, but Arapel's half, like if his hit points maximum hadn't been reduced, he would be below half. He's only above half because his hit point maximum is reduced.
Right.
You would
Yeah,
still.
he's not in dire place, but he's not super.
Feeling
All right.
So
then.
he would still just look tired then.
Yeah.
And of course, a little drained from the hit point reduction.
Yeah.
Should we roll stealth if we're going?
You don't have to roll stealth yet. I'll assume you're trying to be stealthy, but I'll let you
Okay.
roll when it's necessary. So yeah, you would all hear some sounds coming from the room to the west here.
Here.
my background in Arcana, would it sound like somebody's casting a spell?
No, it's not really chanting.
Cool.
It's like I said, it's sort of like almost like a wind is blowing somewhere within. It sounds, it sounds weird to you.
Cool.
So making your way down the hallway, you get to the second door, which you would not hear anything coming from there.
Is that
Yeah, this is the one.
you heard something before?
Yeah. So I turned to the group. You guys want to just open the doors and see what's in there, or do we want to just peek it open slowly? I'm all for just barging in.
Let's barge in.
okay.
You want to unlock the door or you want me to?
I'll check the knob, see if it's locked.
Oh, no.
It seems to open inward. Are you pushing the door open?
No, not yet. I'm going to. All right.
Can I whisper something to Luca while we're walking?
I don't see why not.
During dire situations, please note that staying close to my presence will assist you in resisting some magics in some small way. The aura that's around Arapel will help you with saving throws.
My thanks. Lucas still seems a little bit downtrodden with the news that he's dead.
Oh, I would be too.
We've
Maybe
all
this
been
will
there.
save
Don't
me
worry.
Maybe this will save me from the second death.
Right.
Yeah, who knows how that works.
All right. I'm going to throw these doors open. Get in positions.
Alright, so the doors open inward, revealing several tables with what look like burners and potions that are brewing on them.
Perhaps this is one of the labs we're looking for.
Yeah. What did you say? It's in between the labs.
I think she said the secret room is between two labs, and the labs are somewhere in the middle of the structure. So this could be it.
Okay. Well then, I step in with Chomsky.
Give me stealth
Chomsky runs in
checks.
enthusiastically. Oh,
I guess I follow, even though I am bringing the light, which kind of ends any stealth.
I'll take a look at some of the wall, see if there's any secret doors.
Alright. Well, let me get those stealth checks first.
Okay.
Oh, we're stealthy.
Yeah, I assume you're still trying to be stealthy.
Yeah.
Alright, so you walk in the room. You start taking a look at the door. Does anyone have a passive perception over 20?
Oh,
Mine is
Jeez.
20.
Oh.
Yours is 20?
Nice.
Wow.
Alright.
It's 25 if it's smell based because I get an advantage.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
No,
Perception
this
check
would
plus
be
We need to get you a sentinel shield or something.
this would be sound based. So you
Okay.
you all walk in the room,
mhm.
or some of you waiting outside? Because it
I'm
looks
trying
like
not to cluster, but I will follow them as they continue in.
okay. So you're looking around for secret doors, and as you step in a bit, there is a slight noise from the northwest over here, as you would hear footsteps.
Luca points directly at the door.
Almost as if on cue.
Can I? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, it's fine. I was going to do an action, but it sounds like we're already past that. Go ahead.
Yeah, almost. So yeah, almost as if on cue, as he points at the door, the two doors would pull inward, and you would see.
She kept asking us for more popcorn and more pepperoni.
What am I hearing?
It's Matt.
Oh, okay.
That's me. Sorry.
No worries.
Is that a lullaby?
So you would see a familiar creature.
No.
These
As
again.
it steps forward, looks at you, and draws its scythe off its back. Intruders.
Hello.
Hey.
Give me an
I
Like
initiative.
we haven't had enough of you.
Perhaps the
Damn, these
Shadow
rolls-
Lord had some angels with him.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, these angels bear symbols of the Raven Queen, which is the odd part.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or this angel, I should say. But it
She
seems
could be
hostile.
possessed, like the way. I don't know.
Hmm.
I guess we'll talk about it later. In character. I'm sorry.
Indeed. Alright. So... let's see. Initiatives.
Just Carl.
Alright, are you all on there?
Yep.
Alright, so she comes in brandishing a shadowy looking scythe and says, stop where you are and surrender your arms. This place is not your home.
I only have 2 arms, see?
Not yours either. apparently.
As you sass her, she is going to screech flying forward
look at
and
that.
right at you.
Initiative. Oh, good. I can see her.
Swinging her scythe as she flies at you. First attack. No, jeez. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Apparently, she caught you off guard as she just rushed at you screaming. Oh, jeez.
Oh my
my
god.
55 damage.
Oh
Ouch.
my god. Holy shit. Are you okay?
I'm trying to get my. I'm still up. Let's just.
Okay.
Just
That
turn a
is
bit.
a lot.
Oh, and then she almost falls over. All right.
Put everything into that first attack.
Yeah.
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 Then she stumbles. So that's it for her. Gnome. Gao definitely looks wounded from that attack. I don't think. Well, actually, you would be near death. You're below a third.
Which symbol am I supposed to use for that one?
Skull and crossbones.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
There's
no
a dice on
worries.
top of my character, so I can't see anything.
So gnome, what are you gonna do?
I I am going to point my finger at Gao and vortex warp him
Wow,
to the
wow.
back.
Alright, so Gao, you would suddenly vanish and are now standing. Well, are you going to resist it? I assume not.
No.
So go ahead and link Vortex Warp and go ahead and move
Did you say that
yourself.
the door's closed behind us?
No.
Oh, okay. All
They should still be open.
right. Okay, perfect.
Alright, so Gnome Chomsky, that's your
No.
item, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Before we go, Gnome, is this where you wanted me put because you're in charge of where I land?
I would put you as far away
Okay.
from
So like out in the
as I
hall.
could.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
And
you.
I have to be able to see it, but and then I'm gonna jump off of Carl and whoopsies.
Let him do his Karl Marx.
Front of over there. And then I will use my bonus action to command Carl to flank the diva.
Okay.
And Carl is supposed to go after me, but
Yeah.
I was late on.
That's fine. So just roll his initiative and add it after.
I did,
but I'll
and
say
I edited it, but it didn't move.
it'll move next turn. Luca, what are you gonna do?
Oh God.
In fact, I can just move it now. So the angel looks like she is getting ready to swing her scythe at Gnome, who just charged up at her.
And this is your ally?
Yeah.
Yes.
No?
Yeah, you would have
Five-
seen him coming along with
Yeah.
us throughout the hall.
I
Yeah.
usually ride Carl. He's my
Okay.
mount.
If I put something with a 5-foot radius down, would that hit? Like, there's no way to lay that down so it just hits the angel?
What are you trying to do?
Like moonbeam?
Oh,
Sorry, that's the wrong weapon.
You would hit either Gnome or the.
Yeah, unfortunately, I
Carl.
think that would hit
Okay.
one of them as well.
Okay. All right. I will for now.
Carl is very easily fixable.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all right. I am going to just use Thorn Whip for now then.
Alright. So you send a thorn whip flying out. 15 would not be enough, and she would just put her scythe up, blocking it. Ding!
Okay, and my bonus action, I'll use. I pull a large piece of looks like energy from my head again, and I'll take these guys. I'll take 5 dice out
Okay.
and use that for our friend. So
Nice.
that's 15. So you get 15 HP, Gao, plus 5 temp HP.
Thank you.
Nice.
Alright, so yeah, he maybe points over at Gao and the energy swarms around you. Anything else?
I'll move back over here.
Alright,
That's
Arapel.
my turn.
Seeing Gao out of danger and looking a little better, Arapel will go ahead and charge forward. Take a swing at this guy with the sensor.
Okay. Oh, no, he is
And
going
again.
to block the first. The second one would land, though, as you get a strike doing 9 points, which seems...
And then.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
It seems
that's
to
right.
affect his... he looks like the angel has some sort of shielding, like the others you fought.
Oh, yeah. Radiant damage against an angel makes sense, yeah.
I was more talking like temp HP.
Oh, gotcha.
He has a
okay.
shadowy energy around him that absorbs the attack.
Yep. Well, I don't have much else right now. I will go ahead and use my full movement to make it easier for others to get in there.
But that's true. That is radiant. I think they're resistant to that. Yes, so he will only take
It's just the
2
yeah,
from
the
that.
little extra there. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then honestly, I think that's all I can do right now. My bonus actions already completed. Yep, that's it.
So you hear a door opening over here.
Oh, no.
and a screeching
Oh God.
as another angel comes flying down the corridor into the room. Though that was a double movement, so at this point, how much movement does she
Finish off
have?
this first one, guys. We'll deal with that one next round.
Oh, she's a lot of movement actually, because she can fly really fast.
And she flies right into the pillar, right? Bonk.
So she would have enough to get to Carl, just barely.
Okay.
And she's gonna slash at him.
Cool.
Construct. Yeah, 24 will strike Carl once for 10 slashing, 17 necrotic.
These are big hits.
24 will strike again for 6 slashing, 11 necrotic. As the scythe seems to wither as it strikes. That's it for her. Darian.
All right. Let's see. Do I have? All right, I will. I don't know why. I'm gonna move about here, and then I'm gonna cunning action. I guess I don't have any more movement. Dash over here, and then I'm gonna draw my short sword and attack. Will I get a flank because of
Yeah,
Carl?
she is distracted by Carl, so you would have the flank.
All right. All right. Want to slash her?
Yeah, 23 strikes. So she takes 27 points of damage. 20 of it goes to her temp, and she would take 7, whirling around, looking at you angrily.
I will sit there for now.
Okay, she gets ready to counterattack. But Gao, you go first.
Can I see the angel? Are they flying above or not?
At this point, they've landed. You can see both of them, I think. This one and this one. Even though she might be a little bit outside or at the edge of your vision, you can technically see her.
Okay, I'm going to target this one.
Okay.
And just Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So you send some Eldritch energy flying at her.
13 misses, right?
Yep. So that one would fly past missing. 19 would just hit, even though she does have some cover from Gnome. That is just enough. So you blast her for 7, which goes to her shielding. 16, unfortunately, would miss her.
And I'm staying here. I'm done. Next.
All right, Frey.
Okay. Frey will. She will.
You realize that even raging, their necrotic scythes would penetrate that.
She's got no rage left in her. That dragon is slumbering.
Got it.
But yeah, she will still run in and unleash some unarmed strikes.
All right, so you punch the first time. Yeah. Yes, 18 strikes with the first hit.
I'm gonna attempt a stunning strike. Just see.
All
I
right.
don't know if I've ever tried to stun one of these angels.
So the 7 goes to her temp, and she has to make a con save?
Yeah, DC 15.
Oh, she would fail, so you indeed stun her.
Awesome. I will hit her again. My
All right,
second attack.
advantage.
Okay.
You strike her. This time she actually takes 8 as the shielding is gone.
Awesome. Then I use. Yeah, key point to flurry. I hit her twice more.
Alright, so you spend a key point, a second
Flurry.
key point. Yep, 24 and 19 both hit. Doing 8 and... Or wait.
Oh yeah, that was the 24 was from my second attack. So the
Oh,
19
okay. So 19 hits for 5. You punch her again. And 23 hits again for another 8.
Okay.
And she is still stunned. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, new round. The Twilight Diva is stunned, so she can't act gnome. Are you muted?
Yes, I'm always muted. My bad.
No
But
worries.
I'm going to swing at her with my Radiant Hammer.
Alright, unfortunately a 15, or wait, no, she's stunned. 24 would be enough. Whack.
Thank you, Hooray.
You smack her for 10. Again, the shielding seems gone. 27 is going to hit as well, doing another 7 to her.
And I'm going to do an Arcane Jolt. Well, I guess it doesn't. I'm not going to do an Arcane Jolt. But I'm going to use a bonus action to have Carl punch the diva.
Alright, so your turn ends and Carl goes. 21 will strike, or 23 with the flank, for 7. Yeah, 7 damage. Anything else?
That is all.
Alright, Luca.
When the angel got hit by radiant damage, did it look resistant last time?
Yeah, it looked like it resisted the radiant energy from Arapel.
Okay. I'm going to move down here. I'm going to cast I cast Conjure Woodland Beings, but just one creature rating 2 or lower.
Nice.
Yeah, go ahead and link the spell. Let's see. Conjure Woodland Beings, and you're gonna summon
CR2.
CR2, alright.
Yeah.
I gotta get out my list here. Let's see. CR2. Is this a beast type?
Fae.
Fae type. Okay. Fae CR2. How many we got? We got 3 things according to my list here. So give me a D3 roll. Number 1. Alright. Let's see. Do I have this? Where do you want to summon it?
Just near me, like right here.
Just in front of you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. So there is a poof of energy as a creature appears. You see an odd-looking humanoid type creature with several blades.
Ugh.
Command it to attack.
I think we all might like start attacking it, thinking it's another
What the-
foe.
Don't worry, it's an ally.
An elder. Okay.
I'll tell it to
Interesting.
attack the angel.
Go ahead and mark yourself with concentration. And let me roll its initiative.
I just have to
It's going
say,
to-
I've played so many druids. They're my favorite class, and I have never used that spell, so this is fun.
Cool.
Alright, so
What's the concentration token again?
it
He's
is
holding his head.
Yeah, it's the guy holding his head. Here, I'll just put it
All
on.
right.
It is this one.
Okay.
Alright, so that's it for you, and I think it just acts on its own initiative, right?
Yeah, it has its own initiative and everything.
Alright, so it appears and will nod as you point at the angel. Arapel, what do you want to do?
I will do what I can do, and that is swing at this one.
Alright, it's
So I'm
stunned.
I'm spinning around my sensor like a mace. I assume. I don't really know how you fight with a sensor, but I'm gonna assume it's like a mace.
Yeah, 18 will strike. So you do 7 points, as again, the radiant seems to be less effective. Yeah, that strikes a second time. Doing another
And-
8 points.
I am out of everything else. So that's my turn. Well,
Right.
I do have one big hit left, but maybe, unless we use it for heals.
The
But we're saving.
The diva is going to step here as she spins around swinging at Darian. 20 versus AC. Are you muted, Darian? Did we lose Darian?
He's muted.
His symbol is down at the bottom, so he's still in roll 20.
Wonder if he had to step away for something. Well, Darian is struck for 25 damage with the first attack.
Oh, God.
And it will spin around trying to attack again.
Carl is disadvantaging this one.
Okay, so this is a disadvantage. 18, I think, would still hit Darian, just barely. I'm assuming...
I'm back. What's happening?
You're getting slashed. So you took
Okay.
25 on the first hit. And this just hit you again. I assume you're going to try to half this one.
Yeah, I'm going to uncanny dodge that one.
Probably a good call. So 26 halves to 13 damage as you kind of roll with the hit. That's it for that one. Darian, you're up.
All right. What to do? So she's moved over there, so no more flanking.
Yes, you can still sneak attack. Carl is still distracting her.
All right. I will
Assuming you hit.
slash. Right. I will slash her without steady aim.
Okay. It's probably a
With
good
my-
call if you want to retreat.
Yep. With my sword of death.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 26 lands a stab.
Nice.
Or
Again,
18.
one. 18. Yep.
No temporary hit points this time, though. She just takes it.
Gotcha. And then I'll use my cunning action to dash. I will move 15.
Well, you don't.
To dash or
You don't-
disengage?
Well, he automatically disengages. I don't know if you have to even use your dash. Unless you
I know,
go
I
more
wanna
than
move
30
away.
feet.
I want to move away as much as possible.
I mean, so you went 30. You can move another 30 if you want, if you're dashing.
Yeah, I'm moving over here.
Alright, you're going outside with Gao.
I'm sitting by the
You
doors.
two are taking a smoke break.
Yep.
Getting crazy.
Let them
in there.
pummel. Let them pummel someone else for a turn or two.
It's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
about range.
She
Alright,
really hit me hard.
So the Darkling.
Range only works as long as the frontliners survive.
Yep.
Yeah. The Darkling Elder, seeing that you pointed at that guy. What's his speed? Let me remember what this guy does. Okay. Oh, interesting. So he is going to... No, I don't think he's going to do that as much as he wants to. Because he would kind of screw over everyone if he did that. Alright, no, he's not going to go that. He's just going to move in. He moves over to here. Oh, you know what he can do? Yeah, he's going to do this. He will point as you see a darkness swirl around one of them.
How big is this darkness?
What's darkness? 15 foot, I think, in the spell.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh no.
Bye, everybody.
Where is it? Magic. So he's going to put a darkness spell over here as the angel is encompassed in the darkness and can no longer see.
I like that effect.
That's cool.
And that is his action. Gal.
Well, our friendly flying fowl. I'm targeting that one still.
Yeah.
And you'll never guess what I'm doing.
Pew pew.
Hit over
Yes.
the gnome's head.
Oh.
Ooh.
I did hit with that one.
Yeah, so you miss with the first and crit with the second. Pew. 21 damage would wound her.
Nice.
And miss. And
Alright.
I'm
Yep.
staying out here, and I'm going to move inside. Boom, 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 boom. There, and I'm done.
Alright, Frey, what are you gonna do?
Okay, I'm gonna continue to hit this. For the rest. Oh yeah, because it's still stunned. Yeah.
Till the end of this turn, it will be stunned.
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Complete
Thank
miss
goodness.
with the first swing.
Oh, sorry.
17?
Oh, right,
17.
17. 17 would just hit.
7.
Alright, so you do 7 points of bludgeoning damage with your first punch.
Nice.
23 strikes again, doing another 7.
Okay. Bonus action. I'll just. Oh, actually, I don't know if I want to be here when she.
When she
When
wakes
she
up.
reacts.
Yeah, considering I'm not raging, so I'm going to bonus action. I'll step up the wind. And I'll just kind of pull out my
Stunned, so you should be able to save your key.
Yeah, you could just disengage. She's still stunned.
Oh, right, she's stunned. Yeah.
You don't even have to use an action for it. You just move away.
When she's stunned, does she even have to disengage?
No, I just mean she can move away. She doesn't have to
Yeah, gotcha,
disengage.
Yeah, gotcha.
Alright. I'll move over here.
Alright, so you back up. End of the turn. She will indeed lose the stun on her. New round. It would be her. Angered and no longer stunned. I think she's going to turn towards... I think she's going to follow Frey. So, Carl and Arapel, you would have... Well, actually just Arapel, because Carl's still used his reaction.
Sorry, that was the wrong macro.
That's fine.
Oh, I think I missed.
You did, unfortunately. So it flies over this way, and it's going to screech at you, Frey, as it swings. 21.
Yep. Hits.
So you are scythed for 10 slashing, 19 necrotic. And it is going to swing again, because it was not happy you stunned it. 19?
Yeah.
Hits.
Yep.
Bad.
These hits are so big.
Oh, pray.
27?
Oh, God.
She looks near death. Like, very near.
Ouchie.
Gnome. Oh, actually, we are over. This might be a good place to hold up and then continue next time.
There's no good place to stop in the middle of a combat.
Just
saying.
never a good place, just a necessary place. Why don't we do MVP votes then and end here? I guess I could have stopped at the top of the round, but
you just had to hit Frey twice.
I would have forgotten. And then next week have been like, what was I doing? And just probably attack Gnome or something.
So it's okay for you to like leave me as the next person to go, like 3 games in a row for several weeks in a row. But
you're not the next person. Gnome Chomsky is.
Oh no, in this one I'm totally kidding, but yeah, like there was like a couple games where I was like the next person to go for like 3 weeks in a row. It happened. It was so bad. No, it's like one game where
it's
one
like
game-
a chess match.
was-
You just have to
yeah,
write
yeah.
down your next move and put it in like
It
an
was
envelope
one
or
game
something.
like where it's 2 weeks in a row, and another game that I'm in that was like the other week. Yeah. It was I hate it so much. I feel a little
I feel like you have strong feelings
scattered when
about
we
this.
come back to it. Like
Yeah, it takes a few minutes to get
Yeah.
caught back.
Figure out where
back
you
up.
were, yeah. And I leave myself notes of what I was planning to do. But sometimes when I come back, I'm like, wait, is that the best thing? I start second guessing. I don't do what I would have done if we had been, you know what I mean? So it changes things, but yeah, it's all good.
What I'm hearing you say is you need to play a warlock so you can know that your next action is Eldritch Blast.
Yeah,
you
my
go.
warlock almost
Or,
always misses
or a
with his
fighter.
Eldritch Blast.
And your
Like,
next
oh,
action is
misses.
just hit it really hard.
My warlock got a tentacle rod, and he hits far more often with the tentacle rod than he does with Eldritch Blast. So that is now his go-to.
So Frey with 3 votes, your MVP.
Yay!
And
Good job,
welcome,
everyone.
Luca. I'm
Yeah,
loving
yeah.
having
Yeah.
a druid with us again.
Yeah, I'm just I definitely have the wrong spell loadout for the Shadowfell right now. So
Well, it makes sense though. Actually, in
Yeah.
game, in story, like you were ported here, like
Yeah.
didn't know you were dead or whatever happened to you that we might discover more details of soon.
Exactly.
Like, but yeah, for you not to be prepared for this is like so normal or
Yeah,
so like
exactly.
understandable.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, oh shoot, I was fighting in the forest and now I'm dead.
Oh.
No, it's fun. You guys are
Aw.
awesome. It's great to
Yeah.
play with you guys. It's been awesome.
So glad to be
Looking
playing
forward
with
to
you again.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
It has been a while.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm gonna head out. I got work in the morning. But
Same.
thank you for the
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, that was
Good
awesome.
night,
Lou.
Matt.
Thank
yeah,
See
no
y'all
worries.
next week.
I'm just gonna take some notes, but yeah, you're all welcome to take off, and we'll pick it up next time.
you.
Charlie, I have one
Good night,
request.
guys.
Oh yeah.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. All right. We need to clone you so that we can have both of 2 players, 2 characters. We want Uslag and Frey.
I know. I'm
Can you
so-
imagine if
little
Uslag and
torn
Frey
now.
were our frontliners? Oh my god.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Frey's like basically at this point she's just a 6th level monk with a few extra hit points.
Oh well, at this point, Arapel is just swinging a mace. I mean, there's nothing else. I have 1 second level smite, which I might use for a heal if needed. You know what I mean? Like I have 1 spell slot left, and I'm holding on to it. But I can't use my my new weapon. Its fancy ability is used. All of my class abilities are. All my lay on hands are gone. All my other spell slots are. I have nothing. So he's just swinging his little mace, which is a incense. It's an incense burner, basically, on a chain.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
I mean, I think I know what Frey's gonna do next, but I'm torn because it's like I really want Uslag back, but I know like a lot of you guys really like Frey, and I'm like,
No, I mean I love Uslag. I remember Uslag. Me as a player, obviously Arapel only met her briefly later, but like I as a player remember her from earlier on. Like she and Jingle, took down some hobgoblin like lookout towers together, I think, and yeah, that was fun. But no, I think Uslag is wonderful, and I'd love to have her back. But the one or the other enter.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
exchange
that.
is like a plot twist kind of thing, which
Yeah.
like absolutely Arapel would walk into that mirror if you told him to, because that's his programming. But also from a player, from a out of character perspective, like that's like part of your storyline, and at no point whatsoever did I expect like Arapel to actually unless you wanted it to be for Arapel to enter that story,
Yeah, Frey's like totally willing to give herself up for this, with the hopes that it's not permanent. but
Oh yeah. Well, here's the other thing. When you were saying like, let me do it because I'm depleted now and this would give you guys a fresh person, like I
Yeah.
understand that logic. It makes sense to some extent, but also keep in mind that we do still have that some sort of blessing from the Raven Queen that we can use once at some point that might mean that that kind of sacrifice might not be relevant just for bringing us a fresh player. Does that make sense? Or a
Yeah.
fresh, not a fresh player, but a fresh character. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a little worried at this. I mean, I'm thinking, yeah, because Frey is so close to death at this point. If she dies, then someone else. I mean, then there's no. Like Frey doesn't want anyone else to have to do that, and no, she doesn't expect anyone else to do that.
Well, Arapel does have his healing feat. I can't heal Gal or Arapel because when we finished our last long rest, I immediately healed both of us. Or not long rest, our last short rest. But his healer feat resets every short rest, and so he pulled out a new healer kit and added it. I don't know, like he was down to one bandage before, but that was just the ones he was carrying on his belt. He has 4 healers kits in his compartment, but so he pulled out a new healer's kit, and he will. It's very likely his next turn he's going to come heal you. Not that it's these hits are big. My saving throw aura is not doing anything in this combat. These things are just like smashing us, and there's no like saving throw like a lot of the stuff we've encountered lately.
But it really is the necrotic damage.
Yeah.
No, she wouldn't be able to resist either way.
Yeah. But so part of me is like, we need to take down one of these so that we're only focusing on the other. I don't know how long the darkness is going to contain that other one. Although, maybe, I don't remember if Gal's Eldritch Blast can push him, could potentially push the one angel back into the darkness or not. I'm not sure. But yeah, in general, Arapel's first thought when you got injured and ran out is I can still heal her. So I could come give you some, but his average is 20 to 25 with his healer kit. Really nice free hit points. But yeah, exactly. With these kind of hits, it's not gonna go far. So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if it comes down to it, Frey will just use every bit of movement she has, and she could make it. I mean,
Uslog's mirror?
Yeah.
Oh, what a strategy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow.
And so, I mean, we'll see how the next little bit goes.
Okay. On one hand, I hate the whole like choosing to exchange. I hate that. But on the other hand, like what an epic go out. Like I was debating this choice, but it came down to this, and I ran and barely made it, and you know what I mean?
She knows what she needs. She's coming to terms with what she needs. In this moment of seeing this scythe coming down.
But yeah, I feel like if there's any way we could get Uslog out without Frey entering, then there should be a way we could get Frey out without anyone else entering. Exactly. But again, we don't know.